for more bandwidth. Oh, it's already off.
Same.
Well done, me.
Excellent. All right. Welcome, everyone. We are back with Quest for Glory 4. Let's do a quick roundabout who's here. Obviously, I'm here. I've also got Laurie and Corey Cole. I've got Francisco, Grudislav Games. Yes.
Hello.
I've also got The Wanderer 1990.
Hello.
And, of course, we've got Ikifu.
Hello.
The best boy.
Just
keep pushing that.
The truth.
Yeah,
I mean, if you tuned into your talk last night, it was right there next to my name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh God, we're into it already.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we were into it already. Okay.
Yeah.
Nikolai has disappeared from his home. The last time I saw him, he said something about finding his lovely Anna. I fear that he might be dead.
No.
That's a very pessimistic way of looking at it.
Yeah. I mean, like, what's it called?
Didn't he just walk out of town?
Yeah, he literally, that's what I mean. He literally just walked out of town. So it's like, what do you mean he's disappeared from his home? You know,
To be fair, if he spent the last who knows how long just saying to everybody nothing but Anna, have you seen Anna? And he walks out of town where there's monsters.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be my first assumption as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing his home is the street, since we've never seen him anywhere other than the street. So.
Well, yeah.
You can break into his house.
You can break into his house.
Yeah, and he's in the bed, and you can set off a music box, and it wakes him up.
And he goes, Anna?
Well, half 8. Time to wander aimlessly.
Corey's own game to him.
Are you saying that
for
all
the
of our
benefit
games
of the
copy
audience,
the very same things?
Well, I mean, I didn't say that.
What tune does the music box play?
Oh.
It's beyond the rim of the starlight. Right?
You tell about Anna's ghost and Nikolai. Wait, did we see them?
No, we haven't seen them yet.
That is why he's excited about Anna. He's gone to her. I guess maybe they'll be together again here in beautiful Mordavia.
I guess he didn't tell him about the ghost or Anna's ghost and Nikolai being together. He just said,
Well, no,
I
he
saw
did.
Anna's ghost and Nikolai. I told him. I don't know. Anyway.
Hey, let's not get any spoilers here.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh, look at that wiggle.
I know. I tripped up on that just now.
Hang on, have I wrong game.
Wait, what? No, surely not.
Wait, which Quest for Glory were we meant to be playing?
That was King's
This
Quest
isn't
6,
still
and
Mario.
you know it.
Quest for glory.
Let's just make it a musical. It seems to be the in thing now.
I really think it should have
I went the wrong
The
way.
reviews
Yeah.
and the trades
You're
will be
right.
vicious.
That's what.
The bush is just out of your reach.
I just noticed that if he hits any other trees, he suddenly flashes gold. Oh, now he's terrified.
Hi there.
Hello, Leishi. Oh.
Oh, you are so exhausted that everything you do hurts. Better get some rest.
3 and 3 and 3 makes 9. Who lives in the watery brine? Fishy, squishy riddles make. Tell me now, who's in the lake?
Is it me?
It'll be him in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, get Leishi. Ah!
Whoa!
1 and 2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks? Magic message. Bushes here. End the rhyme with disappear.
Oh,
No one seems to be listening.
I'm just gonna
Story of my life.
take a nap here.
I think that was a valuable clue for something we already solved because somebody
Yeah.
cheated.
Ooh.
It wasn't
Who
me.
would do that? Who would do
Is it really cheating though if you're using alternate skills?
Outside knowledge?
Hmm.
Well,
I mean, playing it with
1
the
and
creators
2
of the
and
game
3
right there
make
isn't
6.
cheating
Who hides
then.
her hut
Yeah.
behind trick sticks? Magic message. Bushes here. End the rhyme with disappear.
I say Baba Yaga.
make wild guess. I love that.
Baba Bacon.
Would that be Baba Yaga in her chicken leg hut? You try.
Baba baby, that's the one. An ogress who is lots of fun.
We have a serious Sierra question in the chat here
Oh.
from Dan Mastic. He would like to know if Kevin Williams ever shaved off his mustache.
Is that even possible?
Guessing answers without knowing? Check your guesses first by going.
I've
That's
been
the answer to the
there.
question, Dan.
I believe that Ken Williams has been mustacheless at times.
No.
Whoa.
But I could, my memory's a little out of date.
My whole conception of reality has been challenged.
Yeah.
Hey, I shaved my beard. Who would have thought that?
Mm.
Gotta guess. Not guessing.
We've been there.
Yeah, but you haven't seen Baba Yaga. I think that's it.
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay, well
Just
maybe.
that could've
Very
been-
Baba Yaga.
that house could be owned by anyone who lives in a walking chicken leg hut.
Mhm.
As skull guardians at our gate.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
There are
anyone
diamond
can, but
dozen
the
around.
insurance is monstrous.
that's like Diamond does that. That's half the people in Gloriana.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mouse Mary Jest over on YouTube just said every time Ken Williams shaves his mustache, the universe is rebooted and replaced with a more absurd version of it.
Hmm. The bush
Who's the
thinks
anchor?
it's growing just fine already, thank you. Besides, that's live long.
Mm-hmm.
And Prosper.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As you repeat the magic phrase you learned from the Lishi, the bushes on the west spring apart, as if by magic. Oh, right! It is magic!
Aha!
Or science.
I mean, if I had to make a rough guess, I'd go with magic for some reason.
I think
Every
science.
sense tingles
Yes,
with the
Helena.
feeling of danger.
Tingles.
But we've already been here, so we know this already. Even the hut looks hungry!
Yeah.
I won't spoil it.
So, you have you got an excuse for being here, or have you just come to keep me company? Almost got that right. You mean that mortar over there? That's Baba Yaga's personal magic mortar. It's kind of like a flying rowboat. She uses the pestle for an oar.
Okay.
Don't get any wild ideas about flying around in it. The only thing you could use it for is grinding things. The magic is Baba Yaga's specialty.
Cool. What about the other skulls?
They're just the guards. Nothing inside their skulls but some magic. Not exactly brilliant conversationalists, but like myself.
Mm-hmm.
So can we increase our stats by using the mortar? Because it said it was good for grinding.
Oh.
Mm.
That would be an amazing, like, secret trainer that you've put in here if that was the case. Just, it works on all stats at the same time.
Actually,
Your baking skill has increased.
I did have. Oh wait.
Did I mention before that the hut's been kind of flighty lately? I think it's molting.
Mm.
Mm.
And I've already asked
Must
that.
resist urge to Godfrey.
You should ask about skull.
Oh yeah, he's Skull. Yeah.
That's Skull. About Skull. I was getting kind of bored hanging out here until you showed up. Now I'm dying, so to speak, to find out what happens when you and Baba meet again.
Okay.
When I mentioned you had visited the last time, she didn't exactly get out the welcome mat. When she got over her temper tantrum, though, she got that smile on her face. I'd expect a warm greeting when you get into the hut. Maybe you stewing in her cauldron. Ha!
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
No worries.
Tell him about the adventures.
You know, if you keep going on doing all that hero stuff, you're gonna wind up with the goody two-shoes blues. You know, black and blue and dead all over.
Oh, I just remembered.
What?
We don't have a reason to come here until we meet Punny Bones.
Oh well, that's tonight. So that's all good.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're not cheating. We're just
Might as well.
way ahead of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're just we're
What's
too
a
good.
Punny Bones?
But we can kill
It's a
two
Punny
birds
Bones
with
with
one
you.
stone. And get the hat from Nikolai on the way back to town.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, this is the scene that they show up.
But
I
we have
think.
no reason to do that either.
Well, in as much as we have any reason to do anything. I'm
Got
just
one more
getting
question.
philosophical now.
We've got one more
Oh.
question from Dan in the chat here. What was the inspiration behind going more dark with Quest for Glory 4? He also says this is his favorite Quest for Glory title, by the way.
This was our favorite title before we even wrote it.
Hey.
Lovely.
It is. Lori is a huge fan of Halloween. We both are, but Lori especially. Hey, that's me.
Eh?
Hannah, I found you. Hannah.
Nikolai, I have been trying to find you for so long.
I never stopped looking for you, Anna. Never.
Not very far, but I never stopped.
I love you, Anna. I loved you from the moment you smiled at me. And I will
Aw.
love you for always.
Aww.
Literally.
Oh, Nikolai, this time we will always be together.
Aww.
Forever?
No, I'm leaving you next week.
Bye, Peppa.
Forever.
Forever and ever.
The
Okay.
ghostly apparition vanishes.
At last, they have a ghost of a chance for their relationship.
Ah.
Oh.
I really need to cue up a rim shot sound effect.
Please do.
We came back one last time to thank you for reuniting us.
Aw.
Yes, thank you so much. Without your help, I would have been lost forever.
I do not know how we can help you. This is the last you will ever see of us.
If there's anything we can do for you, please ask.
Can I have your hat?
But we have no reason for that.
I just
We
really,
waited so we could thank you.
I just really like the hat.
You have saved our deaths from being endless and meaningless.
Okay, let's speak to both of you.
I will never be alone and lost again. Nikolai and I will find our way. Being a ghost is not bad when you have someone you love with you.
Mm.
I've been lost for so long, I do not know how I can help.
Mm.
Perhaps you should talk to my friend Olga. She knows everything that goes on in town.
Ooh.
She married Boris Stovich, who owned the shop.
Wow,
Oh, yeah, we know.
it has been a long time since Anna's been lost. If she missed the whole Boris Stovich part.
She did? Such a lovely girl. I'm sure they are happy together. Olga will be able to tell you many things about the town.
Not that much, really. Yep, hat. I like that you can ask him for his hat, and he's got no reason to give. You've got no reason to ask for it yet.
I just really like that hat.
Well, but he did say that we'll never see him again, so
Yeah.
you better get it now or it's too late.
Mm.
I have been so happy since the day of our wedding, our special ghost wedding. It was ethereal. It seems strange being a ghost. Still, it is better than being an old man who has lost his only love.
Oh, I feel
still
bad
talk
that.
like an old man, though.
Yeah, I was about to say I feel bad that he didn't like de-age or something to match her.
yeah.
But then they would have had to draw a whole new portrait.
Yeah, that's true.
And nobody would have recognized him.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
Right.
It has been so long, and I know so little of what goes on today. Still, some time ago, there was talk in town about a stranger moving into Borgov Castle. Hey,
Where have
maybe
you-
we'll be doing that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we may be a stranger moving into Borgov Castle.
Castle. There was much talk and many rumors about who had moved in. I do not know whether your path will ever take you to the castle, but I do know of a secret passageway to there. Which is good, because if you're not a thief, you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, this is the GOG version of Quest for Glory 4. Although I do also have the Steam version. Rumors.
Oh, there was some talk of vampires at the time. I do not think anyone in Mordavia was actually killed by a vampire, so gradually the talk faded.
I
Maybe
do
they're,
also-
on a bloodless diet. No, it's vegetarian vampires. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But someone said that they're
They go after
disappointed.
leashes.
Yeah, someone's disappointed I'm not using the CD. My CD was from a multi-pack from the 90s, and it didn't actually have a case, so it's kind of a little scratched now. That's the problem when you buy games where
rough.
it's just like they just sit loosely in a cardboard, thing, and you're just like, oh well.
My little brother used to do that with DVDs all the time. He'd just take them out of the machine and put them upside down on top of the
Upside
on top of the
down.
machine. Yeah, instead of putting them back in the box, it used to drive me up the wall.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, you at least stack them on top of each other, because they're not gonna scratch
You
as
just leave
easily.
them. There'd be a whole just stack of DVDs on top of the player.
And besides, the next machine she's playing on doesn't have a CD drive.
Yeah. Oh, actually, the one I'm currently using has 4. No, not 4. Sorry. I have a Blu-ray player, a
Just in case.
CDR a CDRW that I've had for many years, and then a really really old 4X CD-ROM drive. For some reason, I like the aesthetic of it looking like this old janky drive in this very swish-looking PC. I was just like, it's tan against the black and blue. It's terrible.
My grandfather once told me that there is a secret passage that leads from the Borgov crypt, the cemetery, to the castle. It was an escape route for the Borgov family when they were still alive. Yeah, they'd obviously didn't escape too well, or they'd still be alive, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe they escaped too well. They just left the house.
No, that's it.
They escaped life.
Yeah.
Oh, stranger! I do not think anyone even saw the stranger. We knew him only as the Dark Master. It is an ominous title.
Mm.
Can I have your hat? I like it.
Oh, you may of course take my hat. I have no further use for it. It didn't go ghostly with me, even though it kind of looks like it did.
He's still wearing the hat though.
Yeah,
I'll give it to
maybe
you
you
as
gotta
soon as
put
you
a hand on him and take hat.
It's the ghost hat, though.
You adopt the traditional thief sign position, wiggling the fingers of your right hand and rubbing your belly with your left hand. No one seems particularly impressed.
Might as well say goodbye to them.
Farewell. May you never be lost.
At first, I read that as forever be lost.
Hasta la vista, baby. I mean, farewell. May you never be lonely. like I was until now, and now I'm happy.
The ghostly apparition vanishes. You know, I just want to say that before the internet was really a thing and you had to actually think about puzzles, I remember walking home from school one day and I had the aha moment of what to use the hat for. And that was like, that was one of the few games that I played that gave me that. So thank you for that.
Oh.
Yay.
Well, unfortunately, producers tend to think, in an adventure game, every item should only be used for one thing. Whereas we always thought, each item really should be used for 3 things. That's what they call a hat trick.
Hello, Gemini.
Hi, Gemini.
Gemini, how you doing, buddy?
We're just
Hello,
zapping
Gemini.
just zapping the heck out of this zombie.
Yeah, that's been going on a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. There we go. I think it's very unfair of this
Good to hear, Gemini. Good to hear, Gem.
to be what's it called,
Yay.
popping up behind this lovely foreground
You
thing.
find some copper kopecks on the no longer undead.
Yes.
Redead?
Redeaded. Oh,
Oh,
Fighting scenes are beautiful. They sure are, Dan.
you have the sensation of someone watching you. You sense curiosity and no immediate danger.
it is good to see you again. I hope you are enjoying your visit to Fair Moldavia. You need to take better care of yourself, it is very dangerous at night. Oh, come to me, I have something to show you.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah. I warned you, it is dangerous here at night, and yet you do not listen. I intend to teach you a lesson with my whip.
Oh, a strange feeling sweeps your body.
No, I bet it does.
You realize that you now know the frostbite spell.
Oh.
Perhaps it will keep you alive when I am not around. Oh yeah, go straight
I
in
don't know. I
there.
think that was kind of a cold thing to do.
Yeah.
You try out a few of your best lines on her.
You flatter me. It is nice to have someone as handsome and as attractive as you say such nice things to me.
And now say hello to her.
Now we greet her.
Yeah, now we greet her. Yep.
Oh, I bid you welcome to Fair Moldavia. I hope you're enjoying your stay here. There, now you've had an official welcome from your own official welcome woman. This is my only job here.
I like the one in Tarna better.
Oh, just gonna go straight for this.
Why would you need to know what the date is?
Yeah, you wish to see me again then? Perhaps we can meet here again sometime. I hope so.
I don't think we have a date interface anywhere in the game, so we don't know what the date is unless we ask her.
Well, we do know it's day
It's
3.
Halloween every day. What else?
Anything can happen on Halloween. Tell me about the dangers. Oh, dear.
I've seen my tambourine.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I've got it here.
Is
No, the
there
tambourines in King's Quest V.
Yes, there are monsters everywhere in the
So
forest.
whose is this?
I need to get back to the castle where I'll be safe. Oh, where do I live? I live in the castle north of town. It is a cold, dreary place, I'm afraid. So I don't know why I live there if I'm afraid of it. I need to go now. I hope we meet again. I was reading the chat. I'm sorry. I enjoy your company so much that I was reading the chat.
Yeah, I enjoyed the chat's company.
Yeah.
I love the
Before you
pose
can
there
think
because
to
it's just
follow her.
perfect.
Before you can think to follow her like a creeper, the young peasant girl has disappeared into the forest.
He's just posing like, oh, but oh.
Got another question in the chat to Corey and Laurie. What are your pet peeves in adventure games?
Single-use items.
No, that's your pet peeve.
I didn't say
I think
anything about
it's
it.
unfair puzzles, really. I mean, I don't want to hit my head against a puzzle that is too complex that rational minds can't figure it
Yeah, Lucy just brought my pet peeve up in the chat there. Timed mazes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a rough go.
Well, mazes in
Oh.
general. I mean, they
That
can
is
be fun to
one
do. And
room my
anything
week.
stops the story. Sorry, there's one for whom I wait.
Oh, we've already done him. Yeah, hang on.
We've
Yeah,
heard all
yeah,
this
yeah.
already.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway,
See,
but
it's Groundhog
anything
Day, it's
anything
everything.
that stops the action of the game, so you don't get to the next part of the story. You're sitting
Mhm.
there trying to figure out what am I supposed to be do next. So it might not even be a puzzle. It might just be not knowing where to go and not having the clues of what to do next.
Yeah, I get that.
Ah, here he is.
Oh God, no.
Have a seat. Wait, no, better leave the seats here. But why don't you sit down on one? This show can't get on the road until you get off your load, so sit a while and enjoy yourself. Or maybe just sit.
Cool. Thank you.
I guess that's the voice I'm going with. Good evening, ladies and germs. A funny thing happened to me on the way to Mordavia. I got here.
Yikes.
I walked up to the innkeeper here and says to the guy, "Do you know how lucky you are to have such a funny guy as myself staying here?" The innkeeper said, "No, but if you hum a few bars, I can fake it."
Okay.
Cricket.
You may as well laugh. You may as well laugh now. This act doesn't get any funnier. I sit down here for a meal and order some soup. When the waiter brings it, he'll say, "Waiter, there's a fly in my soup." Waiter says, "Of course, that's the soup du jour." Am I going deaf in here, or how do so many people sleep with all these
Oh.
lights on?
I can sleep anywhere at any time.
Me too.
I can't.
Is it possible to learn this power? Seriously, folks, I went to the doctor just the other day, and he had some good news and some bad news. What's the good news, I asked. "You only have 3 months to live," said the doctor. "It's terrible. What's the bad news?" The doctor replied, "I'm getting married."
Oh.
Oh God, that's like
Oh.
oh.
Well, I'm getting a reaction now. You know, that's an improvement.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Any publicity is good publicity. I get that. Yep.
I know I had an audience when I came in here. Anyway, show me a man with 1,000,000 kopecks, and I'll show you a guy who's rich.
Oh,
Huh.
Thank you, one person. Hey, you only had to listen to this material. I'm the one who had to stand here and take it. Anyway, thank you. You've been a swell bunch of seeds.
Phew! The gnome has stopped speaking. Maybe he's finished telling his joke. You think about applauding, but you're not quite sure if you've heard the punchline yet.
I heard that. What do you think of my performance? Was I hilarious or what? It was what,
No.
wasn't it?
what?
What?
It was
What?
the other thing. Yes.
Is this an inn or a cemetery? I've had livelier times at funerals. Some help you were. Couldn't you have at least smiled a little louder?
We were smiling?
Yeah. I didn't have
I
reason
can't
to.
tell. The cameras are off. It's nights like these that make me feel like an inept idiot and a lousy laughing stock. I'd make more money digging graves, but what? Get out of show business?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the viable option.
Yes, please. Be they ever so humble, there's nobody stays home. I've been on the road so long, I have flat tires on my feet. I go wherever I can tell a good joke, and many places where I can't. I'm staying at this inn a while until I find something here. I've got the last door down the hall. Visit me sometime. I'm sure we can have a few laughs together.
Mm-hmm. Show business?
When are we gonna have laughs? When?
Let me know when laughs will commence. Hey, our last tour was a great success. I outran everyone, but there's no business like show business. With me, the show must go on. And on and on. I got 1,000,000 of them. Problem is, I can't remember most of them, and the ones I do remember should have been buried long ago. They used to be worth my wit and gold, but It's a long story. Ask me about it some other time.
Like upstairs in your bedroom?
Well,
I've fallen for that one before.
I have some etchings in my room that you might like to see.
It's a real joke.
Oops. Pleased to meet you, at last. I could tell by your outfit that you're no ordinary rube. Punny Bones the name, jokes are the game. I'm a pro punster.
No, you're not.
Not at the moment, no.
You're rude, you know that?
Sorry, you know, this is the...
David TKI in the chat theorizes that Punny Bones is part of the Black Cloak Society because he's got a black cape.
So his real name is Shadrach then.
Perhaps.
Oh.
Anyway, you adopt the traditional thief sign, blah blah blah, no one cares.
Ever.
Hey,
I'm just gonna sneak out of here, nobody look.
Yeah, but you
Don't look,
breakfast.
don't look, don't look.
he turned in our direction and everything, like, hello.
It's like, what the hell is he doing?
I see you there.
He's probably yelling to his wife, don't put so much garlic in his meals from now on.
A voice from behind the door says,
Oops, sorry. Seems I forgot about my burglar alarm. Hope it wasn't too shocking for you.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, how are ya? Come in, have a sit, why don't ya?
I've heard Punny Bones likes to do Scatman stuff, so maybe consider that for your voice.
oh. As you sit down, a rude noise comes from the chair seat. It says, you.
Yeah, gets to every time. A million laughs. Hiya, good to see you.
Good to see ya.
Nice of you to drop in. Speaking of dropping in, did you hear the one about the bad waiter? Seems he was always dropping in. Dropping in. Get it?
No.
Didn't think so. No one gets a sense of humor in here.
By
Got
the
some
way,
sense of
all
humor
of those
anymore,
are
not even me.
variations on actual jokes.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, dumbwaiter was the.
Yes.
Hey, welcome into the inn. Pleased to meet you. Sit down and have a seat. Oh, we already did that, didn't we?
Tell you about myself.
You tell about some of your adventures.
Jesus Christ. What was that you were saying about saving Spielberg?
You tell
The
about
director?
your adventures in Spielberg.
So you're the guy that made me lose my sense of humor. If you hadn't made Baba Yaga mad, I never would have told the joke that made her take my humor away.
Sure, that would have saved everything.
That's, yep.
I'm gonna punch you in the knees.
Punch. Oh god, did you just do that?
Ooh.
Yeah.
It would appear I
Punch.
just went there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, which song is this? This feels like it's
Satisfaction.
Yeah.
God, no.
No.
sense of humor. I think I can get no sense of humor. I've not heard the song in years.
Yeah.
And I try, don't know why, gotta fly, say goodbye. I just made it up.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You're a music critic? So I can't tell a joke. Sue me. I'm comedically challenged. A phoebe of a fool, a dweeb dunce. As a matter of fact, I have been cursed. I'm vexed with a hex, so to speak.
Well, so have I. Look at my hand. It's green.
Right?
What happened? Oh!
Oh,
Problem with
it's
this
not
dialogue
shit,
is
buddy.
it's indistinguishable from the parts we actually thought were funny.
Oh.
Pathetic,
What the
ain't it? Can't tell a
Bill,
joke
what?
if it kicked me in the teeth. Ever since I got Baba Yaga mad at me, I got the bad joke blues. Baba, Baba, Baba.
Ba ba ba.
I got it now. She has no sense of humor whatsoever, let me tell you. I was just telling a joke about how some hero got Baba Baby hopping mad and fit to be a toad. And fit to be toad. How was I to know she was in the audience at the time?
I do love the words Baba Baby. Baba Baby.
Yeah, Bubba baby. God.
Anyhow, Baba Yaga stands up, says some bad poetry, and the next thing I know, my jokes are jumbled and my puns are pathetic. So here I am in Nowhere Land trying to locate Baba Yaga so as I can get the curse removed and my humor returned.
Someone in the chat just said Baba Baby is Baba Yaga's showgirl name during a brief time in the Rockettes.
Oh.
Yeah, that was Baboom. Baboom.
Ba-ba-boom.
Ba-ba-ba-boom.
To the tune of
now.
Santa Baby.
Yeah.
Baba Baby.
This
Come
place is
into
really
my
dead,
ship.
you know. I've had lively audiences in Graveyard. What do they know about humor? They think a guy falling into a mud puddle is a major joke, like lots of yucks. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, a man being tripped into a mud puddle, that's comedy.
Rumors? Well, that's a lot.
Let me see here. What do I hear?
Oh, God.
Well, the talk of the town is you. No one knows how you got here or what you're doing, but they're all a bit leery strangers. I can read. You should see some of the looks they give me. You'd think they'd never seen a gnome before. Or you, for that matter.
Yes, I'm a gnome.
There's
Yes.
speculation in the chat that Punny Bones is from New York, specifically Brooklyn. And I can tell you, as a resident of Brooklyn, I've never heard anyone speak like he does. So,
There might be a reason for that. So I ask you, what do you call a dinosaur crashing into a wall? Life is up, of course. Ha ha! See you later, crocodile.
God. Help.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
hey, what's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
What?
One will see you
Several
later,
letters.
and one will see you in a while.
Ooh.
Oh.
Not a good joke.
Did Baba Yaga curse you too?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, we've got to write about 10,000 jokes for these games. Some of them
Oh,
have been
man.
for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm stealing a joke here, but how can you tell the difference between an Indian and an African elephant?
Oh no. Yep.
One of them's an elephant.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will be here all night for some reason.
I don't think you will.
Flying. You are flying in the very source of all magic. Real magic! You are filled with power and the knowledge of how to use it. You create flowers dancing around you. Trees fill their branches with magical fruit as you touch them. You dance in a circle, and the very ground itself radiates peace and harmony.
So you make
Oh,
a
you
snow
made me
angel.
have a coughing fit. Grundy.
Sorry.
Excuse his
Sing
cough.
the message of your heart.
Oh no. Cough.
And the magic echoes around you.
Oh, I can't.
Then you realize that it is not you doing this. It was someone else back in time.
Oh.
Anyway, the shrooms wear off, and
You hear that voice calling you again. Darkness surrounds you, eats at you. The voice calls out again, and you are afraid. It calls from the center of the darkness, drawing you nearer and nearer.
Ooh.
The darkness sucks at you, pulling you towards the voice as it flays all warmth and life from you.
And it believes in a thing called love.
You scream!
ah,
Just look at my heart.
Just so you know, Francisco, Roberta was shaking her head at you.
Oh.
Why?
You know why.
Oh, my joke?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes. Question in the chat. Summer Days question. Can we expect recurring characters from the first Hero U?
You can expect some teachers, but this predates Road to Redemption. This is the semester before, the summer semester.
Mm. Laurie is a bit quiet. I think it's because she's a bit further away from Corey this time, and I think she's on her own
Let's
microphone.
try this again.
There
How
we
about
go.
this?
If she actually
Yeah.
turns on her
Yeah,
mic,
that's
it might help.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, here comes the rabbit.
Oh no, this is it. The world ender.
Yeah.
well, GG everyone.
Yep, we had a good run.
Yeah, ignoring all the ones that we've killed before.
Eh.
I hope your shots are up to date because this one is rabid.
Oh no. Well, guess I'm staying sick.
It's all right. We told them to hop it.
Ah.
Oh, right, magic.
Scions!
Dr. Cranium, what are you doing here?
What happens if you use the hat on yourself?
Oh, that's a good point. Let's give that a go before I.
Yeah, forget what I said. It's not going to be funny.
The hat doesn't fit very well. You must have been letting all this hero business go to your head,
Well, you might just have a very big head like I do.
milady.
Don't get in a big head is
Hey.
what we're trying to say.
Let's ask about. Here we go.
So, the gnome's a hard luck case. If I had tears, I'd weep for him. If you want Baba Yaga to do something about it, you gotta deal with me. Give me someone to improve my looks, and maybe I'll let you into the hut.
Okay, cool. I can do that. Here's a hat.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
He
I can tell
looks
by the
dapper.
reflections in your eyes that it gives me character. It makes me look mysterious.
Yeah, he looks
So
very
pretty.
dapper. Love it.
Hey, alright, you guys. This guy's okay by me. You can let him through.
Yay.
I mean, he could have done that at any time.
No, because the lasers.
Doesn't like you very much, I guess.
Mhm.
Probably blames you for having to fly all the way from Spielberg. Maybe you can find something to win the bird-brained hut over and calm it down.
I can do that. I have some.
Seems like a
Oh my God.
rather
What?
corny solution.
Wow, that corn got
I'm
real
in
big.
So much pain.
Should we just vegetate it on it a little while longer?
Oh God.
I'm
Hey, how are
surprised
your
I would've thought-
stalkers?
See, if I'd
Walker?
written this game, I would have made you grind that corn in the mortar first before you.
Yeah.
Ah.
But I don't know. Maybe it likes it on the cob.
You have a sense of doom hanging over you. A strangely familiar, scratchy voice shouts, "Now!"
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well.
Boy.
Spirits of the frigid north, spin
Gorgeous.
the water, throw it forth. Frost the spirits summoned twice, turn the water into ice.
What, all the water in his body? Oh, that's going to be lethal.
That, yeah.
You find yourself trapped in ice.
And unable to breathe.
Come for a visit, are we? A little chat, perhaps? We remember the last time you came for a little visit, don't we, kids?
We remember.
You turned me into a frog, didn't you? Thought I wouldn't remember you. Let's just visit Baba Yaga and see what we can turn her into today, you thought to yourself, eh? Well, now you're here and all trapped like a fly in a web. Just looking at you reminds me of lunch.
I had a pastrami sandwich.
Ooh.
So, what'll it be, kids? Hero sandwiches or hero on a half shell? Turtle power. Seeing as he is already frozen, we could just settle for a little ice cream sundae with whipped cream and nuts.
What would whipped scream look like?
Ask Katrina.
Yeah. She would know.
Good,
If you're whipped hard enough, you'll scream.
Yeah.
good. We'll just skip the main course
Oh, I
and
just
go
got
straight
that. How
to
did that take so
dessert.
long?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, this. I'm
Any
off
last
today.
words from this soon-to-be supper?
You say something properly heroic.
Oh wait, did we save?
We did
Well,
outside.
wasn't that inspiring, kids? Guess we'll be having bologna and fries for snackies.
You tell about
right.
Mr.
Okay, cool.
Bones, the gnome, and the reason you came here.
So, you came to help the jester get back his jokes, eh? How fitting. He made a fool out of me because you made a frog out of me, and now I'll make food out of thee! Just desserts, after all. So, now we can all have our favorite treat to eat. Isn't that right, kids? You want those to be your last words?
Yes.
Saying hello.
Call my wife. I said hello.
You remember Bats and Scarlet, don't you? They kept you from sudden death, I remember. You should be grateful they believe in just rewards instead of just desserts. Gnome? What gnome?
Well, don't play dumb now.
He is my head deadhead. Enough chit-chat. Let's get down to snack. You'd rather have pie? What? Pie? Oh, elderberry pie. It's true, we haven't had that for a long while, but I can't very well make one now. I don't have any of the ingredients.
This is, of course, an Oakhurst reference where Sierra is located. Is Ernest Elderberry House is the 5-star restaurant in town.
Ooh.
Oh,
You know,
cool.
I had a couple of people earlier on Discord ask me if there are any Easter eggs in this game. I like stuff like that. I guess that wouldn't be an Easter egg, maybe, but
Well, that's a
Hidden
just a
reference,
Yeah,
at least.
just in a reference. Yeah, hidden reference that most people in the world will never get, you know?
Oh, Pooh, now that you mention it, I'd really like some elderberry pie with or without ice cream.
Oh.
But it goes, yes, it's also a Monty Python reference because, you know, he smells of elderberries, clearly.
You smell like a 5-star restaurant. That doesn't seem like much of an insult.
You're right, he did bring us some mandrake, didn't he? And it made such a lovely mousse. Very well, but it means no ice cream for now. So, Mr. Tender Morsel, I'll give you another chance. Bring me some fresh elderberry pie and I won't have you for dessert. Agreed?
You
Do I
vigorously
have?
nod your head in
Oh,
agreement.
indeed.
Never mind that it's frozen.
Good. Bring us some fresh elderberry pie, or we'll just settle for Adam's apple pie. And minced meat instead.
We're going to eat you, is what we are saying.
We'll recycle this ice around this fool for iced need later. Hero Lout, now get out.
Yes. Whee!
Well, what have we here? Back in one piece? Sure never expected to see you outside of a quiche again. It's
Quiche.
like the one food she didn't mention, but...
Wait, do I have the bones?
oh,
I do have the bones. I can go back. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Also, don't you have to ask Bonehead for the recipe?
Oh, the recipe? Oh, yeah, I probably do,
Or
actually.
can you make it without knowing the recipe?
So, did you get it? Show me. I won't let you in without it. She didn't give you the recipe? Let's see. You'll need a pie pan for starts. You'll need bone meal for a crust, goo for flavoring, and elderberry berries, of course.
of
Cool.
course.
Thank you, thank you.
Naturally.
Naturally, yes, quite.
You grind the bones like the absolute monster that you are.
You put the bones
That
into the
works.
huge mortar. Now what?
That's what I said.
Well, we should have checked our stats first to see if that actually affected anything.
You
yeah.
work the pestle back and forth in the mortar. It's hard work, but after a while you manage to grind the bones into a fine bone meal with almost the consistency of flour.
Only slightly haunted.
The fine bone meal slips between your fingers. You need a container. You don't need to grind that! You'll need a
Why
container,
is that
like
funny?
a flask.
What is wrong with me?
You fill the flask with powdery bone meal. But you still need elderberries.
Don't overwork it.
You pour the bone meal into the pie tin, then put the empty flask back into your pack.
Excellent. Let's have a look at our stats actually while we're here.
Let's have a look. What we got?
Fantasy Roger Wilco.
Ooh, not bad. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad at all.
So am I looking at that thinking we've done nothing for our dodge, climbing, and acrobatics?
Well, we should have done something for climbing. I climb everything that we can.
I mean, it shows up red if
it's changed
is
since the last
just
time you looked
been
at it.
changed. Yeah.
Okay. Like since the last
But
time you
what
opened
is
the
that
screen,
climbing
or
one?
very recently?
It's 240
Four.
something.
Oh yeah, I think that's
Let's
gone
see.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, what's it called?
Acrobatics though. Acrobatics is a bit lacking there.
Yeah.
Acrobatics was a new stat for this one, and never used again afterwards.
Oh.
Time to go get myself some elderberries.
Yeah, we replaced it with aerobics.
Ah.
No worries, Rich.
Bye,
Probably
Rich.
be when you get back.
Wrong screeny. What did it say? Ah, there
I've
he
got
is.
another question in the chat here for the Coles. What would you say would be the best lesson you learnt from Quest for Glory moving into Hero U?
Well, I thought I'd wait for the narrator first.
Alright. There's something strange about this bush. Maybe it's the eyes. Oh, forget it. It's probably just an ordinary, everyday bush with blood red berries and tentacle-like branches.
Go give it a hug.
So I'm
Yes.
not sure we actually ever learn anything. We just keep trying. We had okay. So actually, I want to go back all the way to Quest for Glory 3 and 4. The important lesson we learned from now, Lori never read reviews for games, but I did. And one of the lessons about Quest for Glory 3 was they said it was too directed, it was too linear, and that people wanted more, scope to explore and wander around. So we made Quest for Glory 4 very open. You can go anywhere, and there's no real things forcing you to go a particular way. And so we immediately started getting reviews of that saying, I got lost in the forest. I never made it to town. I didn't know what to do. So the moral is that don't listen to what people say they want. But yeah, we the one thing, we basically did a few things for Hero U. Like we decided that we wanted to have more realistic combat that was in place in the world rather than in a custom combat screen. We wanted to have multiple monsters that could attack you and stuff like that. So in general, we tried to make it a little more tactical. I don't know. What else did we learn, Lori?
We learned that every time we make a game, it's totally different. And once again, there are things that we will do the same for that we've learned from doing Hero U that we should have learned from Quest for Glory. Sometimes it is better to do combat outside of the actual environment because we couldn't pull it off in Hero U.
I think I have everything now. So I've got the bone meal, the goo, and the berries.
Ooh.
Birds.
Ricky
You've just been-
DeRocher in the chat says, some people would complain if their ice cream was cold. Ain't that the truth?
Mm-hmm.
It is the truth.
We've also got Aziza of Shapir joining us in the chat.
Oh, lovely.
welcome. So yeah, in general, every game we do is an experiment. They're all made under different conditions. Every Hero U, the work environment changed at Sierra. The tools we had changed. So Every time we thought we had figured out what to do and it was time to put that on to play, the rules changed. The rug was pulled out from under us.
Oh, we might actually lose this.
Oh,
Because I messed around with the bush before.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah. That's right.
Dun, dun,
We're dying
dun.
for definitely the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0 deaths, everyone.
so
That's the
there's now one.
record.
Oh, yeah, there's 0 now because we restored. So that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
gone.
So we haven't died yet. Obviously,
No, no,
he's still
no,
alive.
no.
Yeah,
That
I didn't even
was
see
that was a
anything.
dream we
Look how
had.
living he is.
It's just a dream. Just a dream. Cool. Now I do have everything. So
That looked like magic, but it was undoubtedly science.
you always think it's science.
Well,
He always
Dr. Cunningham
knows.
does.
Yeah.
He knows it's
Damn it,
science.
Doctor,
Doesn't
that's
think
your
it's
answer to
science.
everything.
Oh, he's back.
Whoa! They move
Oh,
so
you again.
rapidly.
It's because I got the
Those
speed right up to the
wyverns.
top.
Oh right. Far out. I was thinking. I was like, God, they're so fast. I don't remember them being that fast and scary.
I got this.
Oh, how fast are your dragons?
Yeah.
Not that fast. I mean, jeez.
You know, you wouldn't call one of them instead of a taxi, but you know, they're nippy.
Yeah, they can cover some ground. Yeah.
Yeah, flying taxi.
Eh.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big traffic jam up ahead. Do you think you could just, you know,
Got you.
burn it all?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
Fine, that's a much better idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say fly over it, but you wanna. Okay, go straight to that. Okay.
It's been a lot.
So
of
we've
commutes.
just gotten bitten repeatedly, and we've had lightning breath on us, and everything hurts because we're tired.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think everything hurts because it hurts.
You know, I would joke about falling asleep in the middle of the wilderness, but I suppose if you're sleeping next to a wyvern corpse,
Yeah.
who's really going to go up and try their luck?
Yeah, no, not me. Definitely
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
Everything is going to kill you here.
So did you get it? Show me. I won't let you in without it.
And don't
Here it
forget to
is.
bake at what is it?
Yeah.
375 for 40 minutes.
Or zap it for
Good.
2 with lasers.
Rotate halfway through.
We got another question
Show
in
it
the
to the
chat
head
here.
skull over there and it'll do something.
This one's from Luciphonic, 2014. Where did the pizza elemental come from?
From pizza?
We always had
There
that
is
as a
a-
joke.
Yeah.
We had
mean,
pizza
yeah, but-
elemental jokes.
They put the pizza elemental in the VGA remake, the fan VGA
Yeah.
remake that they did of
Yeah.
Quest
And-
for Glory 2.
Let me tell you, that thing is
What?
hard to
Yeah.
fight.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that
It's
was
like,
their
I want to stab you, but you're so tasty.
addition to. So yeah, they added.
Yep.
Uh,
Laurie's
Oh,
voice
you
dropped out.
Cut out there, Lord.
Anyway, yeah, Lori was just saying that we're very happy that they added that to the remake of the game because Pizza Elemental just, it was always implied. We had the 4 elementals you fight in Quest for Glory 2, but it was really Quest for Glory 4 where we started really playing up the idea of pizza as an element. So they went back into 2 and said, pizza, if pizza was an element in 4, it was probably an element back in 2 also. So pretty
Gemini
cool they
says,
added that.
good old Pizza the Hut.
Mm.
I
And,
remember that.
It's hard to make a really good pizza, so that's why it's so tough.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, it was genuinely the most scary thing I've seen in a Quest for Glory game.
Hey, bird legs, squat.
You
Uh-oh.
feel a sense of menace and the sensation of being watched.
Uh-oh.
You quickly step out from under the trap. A moment later, you hear the voice of Baba Yaga.
Not very trusting, is he, kids? Good. It's not like I trust him. Floor, quick! Make him stick!
Oh,
You find your shoes stuck to the floor.
Could he just
I've
take
not
the
cleaned
shoes
in
off?
a while. Sorry.
yeah, he could just take
You
the
just
shoes
jump
off.
out of the boots.
You know how hard it is to get off boots?
Then it's stuck to the
Sure.
floor.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, I mean that
Spirits.
would make it easier too.
Spirits of the swamp and mire, aid me in what I desire. Creatures of mist, beings of fog, turn this human into a hedgehog. Got to go
Hey,
fast.
what's with the
Yeah.
scansion on that one?
Oh, look at him.
These boots
so
are stuck
cute.
to the floor.
I have a
Little
sudden
hedgehog
craving
boots.
for a tiddy wiggle. Tiddy wiggle? Perhaps some hedgehog grog, hedge piggy swiggle, and pig newtons. I think she made up half of those.
Yeah, Titty Wiggle is one of my favorite type of games.
What's that you say? Elderberry pie. Oh darn, he was bringing that here, wasn't he?
Mm.
I don't suppose a piggy wiggle can get a pie from his backpack, could he? Particularly if his feet are stuck to the floor. Spirits of the mist and moor, restore this man as he was before.
It's a very useful spell after something. Want to do it a few more times.
So now, my dining delight, do you have what I asked for?
Yeah, I do. Wait.
We've
Why
got
is-
one more question for the Coles as well.
Why is this
best
grayed out?
pizza toppings?
You have to manually
Ugh.
set it, I believe.
Yeah. That tricked me as well.
Oh, yum! That smells delicious. Just the way we like it. Fresh from the fire. So, let me think. How should I reward you for such a lovely pie?
The rack!
Well, kids, should we just fry him now and have roast leg of man with green spleen
Can you-
casserole for a main course?
Yeah, can you roast something that's been fried already? It's already been
I mean, you
cooked.
can,
yes,
it
yes,
just might
you
not
can.
turn out that well.
Yeah.
I get the impression that Bob is
possible.
not a great cook.
Oh,
Makes you
all
think that.
right. I suppose he did do us a favor. It wouldn't be polite to eat him now. Besides, he may be useful in the future.
Ooh, ominous.
So, what is it that you want as a reward for your lovely pie?
Gnome's humor? Ask for something different! Hang on. I'm gonna save.
What
Yeah.
was the question in the chat
Probably
before?
should.
In the meantime,
Oh,
Yeah, you
sorry,
took
yes.
that question.
Yes, it was from Dan Nastic to the Coles. What are the best pizza toppings?
ooh,
Well, our favorite pizza place is the one that actually started in Oakhurst, which is Pizza Factory.
Mhm.
And at the original Danny's Pizza Factory, they make instead of a tomato sauce, they make a pesto sauce, and then we put artichoke hearts on top of that. So pesto and artichoke pizza is our favorite. And then I always used to like sausage, mushroom, and olive. But pesto and
Nice.
artichoke, optional garlic. Garlic's good on it too. It's a
Very nice.
Pretty amazing pizza experience.
you ask Baba to give you whatever she thinks might be useful to you on your adventures. Very
I'm
broad.
not picky.
Useful, huh? That's a toughie. Let me think. What have I got lying around here besides the hut? Oh, I know! Here, take this. I found it hidden in the hangman tree, as I recall.
Mm.
It's a
Ooh.
magical ritual used by the Chernovi. I wouldn't recommend actually using it, mind you, but it might come.
It might come in handy, yes.
You could swat them with the scroll.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah. Can I have a reward?
It'll just damage.
Do unto others before they can do unto you, I always say. On the other hand, the pie does look lovely, and the kids would get upset if I didn't properly reward you.
Of course, it's getting cold.
Yeah.
So, what can I give you in return for this flavorful flavor? I get forgetful when I'm hungry. You've got what you wanted, and I've got what we wanted.
Wait!
Tasty treat. Now retreat.
The gnome's here!
That's
The gnome's
can't use
here!
the same word twice.
No, but you can't
You can
get
go
the
back.
gnomes home because you got your reward as the Chernobyl scroll.
Wait,
You can.
I mean,
You don't have to
how greedy are
restore.
you?
You can just.
I saw you can just go back in, right?
Yeah, you can just go back in and give her. Just make sure you have something to give her. Takes any
She
food related
takes.
stuff.
Yeah.
So she'll take my the sweets?
Visa, MasterCard, and American Express.
I
What
don't
about
think
a
she'll take
fine
your sweets.
sandwich?
I know she takes.
I'm pretty sure she'll take a ration. Pretty sure.
Okay, great.
Ooh, she might like that
She definitely
blackbird.
takes bone meal.
We can make a blackbird pie out of it.
That's ours. It's our precious.
I do think you should try to give her the blackbird.
Okay.
That-
Feel a
It
sense of
seems in your wheelhouse.
yeah,
So
yeah.
throw glue his shoes.
Are you sure?
You find your feet stuck again to the floor.
Okay.
While we're saving
Don't
it,
want
we
to
also
save it
have-
here because if you don't have anything, she's gonna kill you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
Back so soon? I hope for your sake you brought us something to eat. After all, there's always room for Hero.
Oh boy.
Okay. You're the blackbird.
Hero. Not enough syllables. That is not something we consider edible. Feed us or vape.
Sweet?
I am getting hungrier, and you aren't giving me anything good to eat yet. Oh, soon to be supper.
Well, those are sweet treats.
No, there is something you can give her.
That was a timing thing. You probably you didn't actually click it on her. The other thing came up. You have it on super fast speed, if you recall.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. I might actually turn it down. Yeah, just click through this again. Oh. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Can I go now? Okay, let's try that again.
If you gotta go now.
So, anyone seen any good movies lately?
I have actually. I saw a Mar Vista piece the other
Oh
night.
no!
Yes, it was called Satanic, and it was god awful.
Of course it was god awful. What is?
You know,
No
pretty.
pun intended.
Well, no, actually, not that time. It was something else. I'm not quite sure what happened. to be honest.
What?
Oh no. Yeah, I think she only
Right.
accepts stuff that was the ingredients in the elderberry pie, like the bone meal and the goo and all that stuff, and
Well,
garlic.
try this candies again, because I don't know that she actually got it last time.
Nope.
Gotta wait till you get through those menus.
I'm just gonna go pick up. I'm gonna ask for the humor thing because I can come back for the other thing.
You tell about the gnome and how he wants his humor back.
Humor, is it? You want a sense of humor? I'm not sure the gnome ever really had a sense of humor, making fun of poor old ogresses. Oh, all right. Take this good humor bar and give it to the gnome. I suppose there is nothing more pathetic than a gnome who can't tell a joke.
You take the good humor bar, TM, and put it away.
I know what we have to give her.
What?
Used to love the Good Humor ice cream truck when I was a kid.
So apparently, you can give her more Grugu.
Yeah, that's what we were saying before. I
But
just
we don't have any.
Yeah.
You don't have any. Well, elderberry berries.
You
Yeah,
don't have any of those.
the ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah, any of the ingredients, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Lady,
yeah.
lady. Can
So try speaking to her
Got
again
it.
and asking for the.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Lucy Phonic in the chat asked, "What is the Cole's favorite Sierra game?"
I guess that they didn't make themselves.
Yes.
Would that be
Ooh.
Secret of Monkey Island, Lori?
Oh.
That's a favorite Sierra game.
Oh, we're being rated, guys, from
Oh.
Militia Land. A
Oh.
rating party of 25.
Wow.
That's
Hello.
Hello, everybody. There was also another question from Dan Nastic earlier.
Hello, Alicia.
Let me find it. Where is it? So it's have you guys ever had an idea for a game where you've stopped yourselves from making it, and if so, why did you stop?
Well, we've had a whole lot of ideas that companies stopped us from making. Periodically,
That's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah, you always get asked for game ideas. When we went to work for Legend Entertainment, they asked to come up with 10 game concepts, and so we came up with 10 concepts, of which at least 3 or 4 that we were really excited about making. And then they said, "Well, actually, we have this license for a New York Times best-selling novel, and that's the one we're going to put you on." So we did Shanna instead of all the ones on our list. What was the game? Oh, we really wanted to make. We had 2 of them to make some space science fiction games. So we had was it Sigma 7? What was the full title? It wasn't Sleep Cloud. So yeah, we had a survival on Sigma 7. That was one where you were going to basically be in a space wreck on a planet, and you were with a part of a diplomatic mission, and you would have different characters with you, and kind of random. We were going to randomize which one was the traitor, and basically what everybody's objectives were, and you would try to work with them to survive and to get out of there.
Ooh.
Space Station Naglfar was another one. It's a related concept. I may be munching these in my mind. I don't know what other game ideas do we have.
Oh, we once,
Come over here.
yeah, we once did a proposal for a Scooby-Doo game.
Your mic's closed, so I can come over to this
Oh,
one.
well. Yeah, a
Hey,
Scooby-Doo game, a Marvel game.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, we were told to. We had an assignment to make a kids game based on Marvel characters, and came up with some great ideas like a Spider-Man game. And said, "Oh, no, not that character."
Yeah, we came up about 5 characters that they wouldn't let us use.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, those we've already got
Oh.
like licensed games for those."
What?
And,
So why didn't they just tell you guys which characters you could do? That's a bit
They
annoying.
actually gave me a whole portfolio on what characters Marvel had at the time, and we tried going with the Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah.
And then there
Good
were so
choice.
many objections from Marvel that eventually we.
Oh, bit of a headache. Anyway, it's probably not worth it then.
Yeah.
let's see. The game we were really excited about, we proposed to Sony at one point, was a magical dueling game that basically it was going to be a arena game where you would go in and you would have your magical specialties. You could be a frost mage or a fire mage or whatever, and that you would be able to purchase magic items from the store and go in and have a duel, and then it would be a role-playing game where you would improve your skills and acquire more equipment and so on, more money from rewards from these you could use to buy more stuff. So think of League of Legends 20 years or so before League of Legends came about. And they basically told us you got too many games there. It's just getting the controls right for a fighting game is a full game's work. Trying to do that and have equipment and having a role-playing campaign. Too
Okay,
much.
we're back to Baba.
Okay, back to Baba.
Yeah, well, no, I'm going to do this real quick because I've just got the goose, so I'm just going to grab that thing and get in and out.
Well, it is true that Grugu makes a lovely sauce for ice cream sundaes.
Yes.
So, what do you want for this?
I'm starting to think she's not a very good chef.
No, she's not.
Oh, you can just ask for it now.
Now we know. Now we know. You ask you ask Baba Yaga about a Dark One ritual.
So, you heard about that, eh? I
From
found
another
it hidden in
timeline.
the hangman.
Well, no, we looked in the book in the monastery.
I found it hidden in the hangman tree some years ago. You are asking for trouble, I hope you know. Using that ritual for any purpose will only bring you grief. It can be used in either of two ways. Its main purpose is to bring a Dark One across to this world. However, a very powerful wizard could use it to send the Dark One back to its world. You don't qualify as a very powerful wizard, as I see it.
Oh.
Are you kidding? We know the detect magic spell.
Still,
You can retrieve
you want it,
relatively
you got
close
it.
items.
Toyota,
We can trigger things.
Thank you.
put the ritual away in your pack.
Hero near, out of here.
Bye, Baba, baby.
We've got from
Oh, nice of you to drop in.
Eleanor.
Your question?
Another question for the Coles. Yep.
Mhm.
Who is your favorite Quest for Glory character?
Oh.
Go ahead. Thor.
Oh, I'm waiting for Lori to get over here.
That's a hard-hitting question.
My favorite. Well, obviously, I have a soft spot for Dr. Cranium because
yes.
inspired by Castle Dr. Brain,
It
which I
is-
wrote.
It is the scientific answer that you gave there. Yes.
Katrina's pretty cool.
Yeah, she is.
Uhura. Uhura.
And I
Uhura.
like
Uhura.
the doggies
I like
of the,
Uhura too.
the games. So I like Calb in Quest for Glory 3, and I love Wolfie in Quest for Glory 5.
Oh, yeah.
I loved riding him with that
Hmm.
fake, Indian accent, way of speaking.
You know who I loved? Uhura's son.
Oh, yes, Simba.
When you, Simba. When you talk to him, and he gives you this really educated and
Yeah.
intelligent answer. Oh, so good.
And, of course, Elsa is an inspiration for everyone.
Hmm.
A powerful woman.
Mm.
Yeah, Simba. That's right, Roberta.
A voice from behind the door says,
Oops, sorry. Seems I forgot about my burglar alarm. Hope it
Again?
wasn't too shocking for you.
Hate
How
you
did you
so
fall
much.
for that again? Oh my
Hate
god.
you. I hate you so much.
I tell you about the time there was this guy walking into an inn with this big Necrotor following him.
Oh no. Yep.
Mhm.
He goes up to the innkeeper and asks for some stew to eat. The innkeeper looks nervously at the Necrotor and asks the man what his pet will eat. The guy replies, anyone he wants. Yeah, not bad, huh?
I mean, it's the best one you've told
It's
yet.
a little bad. It's a little
Yeah.
"You
bad.
hand the gnome the good humor bar and hope he chokes on it."
Before he comes out again.
What's this? You trying
Oh,
the
hey,
old
Jess,
pepper bar on
welcome.
me? Hey, I'm the professional kid. Don't try this at home. Not on a gnome, anyway. Looks good, though.
He eats the good humor bar.
He didn't even ask what it was. Like, he didn't even wait for you to say what it was. He just went, okay, again, okay.
I'll have
Hey,
it.
I don't know about you, but someone gives me ice cream, I'm gonna eat it.
Francisco
Oh,
will
how are you-
ice cream file.
We can do this for you in 2 weeks'
God,
time,
sip
Francisco.
Ice cream from Gordon.
Not bad.
Trick them both and make them both take your ice cream.
Take his YouTube channel. Pretty good, actually. Hey, I feel funny. Really funny. What was that thing?
You tell the gnome about Baba Yaga and the good humor bar.
What the hell? Thanks, pal. Guess this yuck's on me. This jester just can't thank you too much. You're my hero, Nero, my main man, Stan.
I thought you were gonna leave it as what the hell? Like just leave it there. I wasn't
No,
ready.
I'm not pulling a Steve here.
No. Steve.
Yeah, this isn't a ruin.
Yeah.
No.
No, it just.
Now that I'm back in the funny
Oh.
business, it's one more show and I'm back on the road. I'm gonna show these yokels that he who laughs last just didn't get it.
Jokes?
You know why gnome jokes are so short? So that they won't go over the dwarves' heads.
Oh,
Ooh, he's a racist.
So, yeah, it was just a racist. She picked a racist bar by mistake.
oh, whoops.
There's no point in telling a dwarf a joke with a double meaning. They won't get either one. Judging from your expression, what words? Why are words?
Yeah.
Judging from the expression, what you know don't hurt you, dwarves are practically invulnerable. Of course, far be it from me to say that all dwarves are just plain dumb. Most of them are pretty greedy too.
Yeah, it's pretty racist, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwarves get the money the hard way. They won't even spend the time at stake. Dwarves don't care how people treat them as long as they do.
Oh.
Yeah, do you know the dwarvish gold?
Or what?
Missed
Yeah.
you, we rushed you there for a second.
Yeah.
Of course, you know what you got when the singing dragon fell into the dwarf mine? A flat miner. And on that note, let's change the subject.
Let's do,
that
yes.
Minor, A
By
flat
the
minor.
way, that was it
Oh,
was
A
not
flat
a flat
minor.
minor. It is
Yeah,
a
A.
flat minor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's a music pun.
Yep.
So you got by with a pie, eh? My. Always knew that old Baba's heart was through her stomach. Probably someone she ate. You know what they say about cannibals? Always having a few friends over for dinner.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
enough
guess it's
already.
kind of
I need to get some
ironic
water.
that John Rhys Davies would go on to play a dwarf in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Mm.
Before you blow, Joe, I figure I owe you. I don't know how to
Io?
make that work by saying
Iowa.
Iowa.
I figure Iowa.
It didn't fit in the sentence, I know that, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret only we gnomes know. I'm gonna tell you the ultimate joke.
I'd love to know what this is.
Don't win, Vince. This is straight, mate. You tell this one, and whoever hears it is gonna laugh. Really laugh. Can't help it. Can't stop it. Kind of laugh.
Well, we know what it is. It's literally pull my finger.
Only works once and should only be used in last resort, Mort. It's the last laugh, so to speak.
Yep.
Best
finger.
jest of the West. Yours for the talent.
Excuse me. The gnome tells you a rather silly joke. You find yourself laughing despite yourself.
Laughing.
See what I mean, Gene? Tell this joke to the big
Laughing.
bad dude that's out to do you in, and then exit while he's laughing. Use it or lose it. Bye-bye, birdie.
Mm.
Mm?
Okay, now I go and get some water, because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking
All
of
good.
water,
It's
I'm
on
gonna
you.
go and speak to Dr. Cranium about.
Oh. Ah.
In the meantime, I have a question for the
Mhm.
Coles. How involved were either of you or both of you on the voice recording of this game, if at all?
On this one, I was I basically directed. What's the word? I was basically the recording technician. So
Nice.
I had the software that had been developed at Sierra that had all the lines in the computer. I bought a laptop just for the purpose to take down to Hollywood. It was in Hollywood and North Hollywood. We had all professional union voice actors, and basically gave them the cues, and I hit buttons on the thing. Then I worked with, an actual voice director, Stu Rosen, who was absolutely amazing. And it was just that was the best time at Sierra, I tell you, because these actors are just amazing to work with. They're all really
Yeah, you got to work
funny,
with some
wonderful
big
people.
names.
Yeah.
Which is
Sure
awesome.
did.
Hmm.
Yep, that was great. And Lori got to work on. Shanna recording, didn't
Shannon,
you?
I got
Did you do Quest for Glory 5 also, or was that...
I did only a few. Actually, the remake. We actually had redos on some of the voices. Our original Elsa von Spellberg was too much of a real German accent.
Yeah, she had accent you could cut with a knife.
Yes.
Oh.
And so therefore she didn't sound like she was, well, a German. Yeah, German. And so,
Yeah, it was actual German instead of,
Yes.
instead of movie German.
Yeah, we're too used to fake German. And
So she was too real.
too real.
to sound-
Too
Wow,
didn't
authentic.
sound
Yeah.
real.
Too authentic. Yeah.
And no man was so high-pitched and annoying that the president of the company made us change her voice.
So basically, we got to record several voices, and that was pretty awesome.
And then the one we had to change all the dialogue for Nawar.
Now, we had changed it before we got to voice.
No, okay.
We had to cut out all of Nawar's risque lines.
Oh.
He still had
No,
some.
it said can't sell it in Walmart if you got too much sexual innuendo in the game.
She still. You guys still got away with a bit of it.
I've got,
Those were the things that we got away with.
Yeah, I can only imagine what you did. Who was the character with the original high-pitched voice?
No man.
No Man. She runs the No Man's Land Inn.
Yes.
And
there's
then
nothing,
Oh,
Five.
right,
nothing worse
right.
than a screechy gnome, as you can tell from this one.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But we
Well-
had some great voices.
We've got one
So
more
yeah, the
question.
problem we had with 5 is that the initial recording was done by a professional voice director without us being present. And what he was a professional Saturday morning cartoon director, and he had everybody do the most over-the-top cartoon voices, and just didn't have the feeling of fantasy reality we were looking for. So 4, I was actually in the studio and was able to say, okay, this is the way this is what we want for this line.
Yeah, I
learned a lot.
I know they
learned a
always
lot about
say-
voice direction from Stu.
yeah. They always say it's best not to have too many cooks in the VO booth, but I think it's super important to at least have the game's writer at least patched in, so because they know how the lines are supposed to be said.
Yes, my title, according to Stu, was The Talent.
And so many of those, great voice actors just came in and read those scripts cold, right off the script, and nailed the voice with from the first line on. So I have nothing but respect and love for all of voice actors.
And there's various rules with union actors. Not more than 4 hours at a time, and so on. John Rhys Davies came in and started working on it, and after a few days of that, he looked at how much of the script was left, because we had something like 4,000 lines for the narrator. And he said, "Hey, I've got a vacation coming. I'm going out to Catalina. There's no way I'm going to finish this in time." So he basically, at that point, had me turn off the software that gave the cues, and he just went through the script and did the entire script cold, and made about, I think, 3 mistakes in the course of 2,000 lines.
Wow.
got it all done in
That's
a few days.
a
And worked on
good
the script.
ratio, though.
Yeah, so it was absolutely amazing, and made more work for the technicians at Sierra, but made it really smooth, because he just did one line after another, almost all of them absolutely perfect, unbelievable talent.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
So we're up for the rehydration solution. Dr. Cranium, if you'd
The
like to say a
hangover
line.
cure, right?
Yes.
Oh, I will have to recover Dr. Cranium's accent. I believe of a major discovery. It came to me last night. I believe there is a formula which can be used to create a rehydration solution. Such a solution could be used to restore fluidity to any substance or object that has become prematurely dry. Why, if we can but manufacture Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution in sufficient quantities, we could rehydrate the Great Shapirian Desert.
Ooh.
It's like
Pretty good
terraforming.
idea. Wouldn't that like screw up the ecosystem? Or...
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, there are a few small bugs to be worked out.
There
It
you
take
go.
most of the water in the world's oceans to make that much solution. And then there's the tiny snag that I have not been able to remember the formula since Awakening Dream.
Naturally. All right, I've got the.
I believe it consists of water, but never mind that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution should be a shoe-in for the alchemical innovation of the Anima Award. It contains the prime essence of the element of water in a perfectly condensed form.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, Gabriel.
The formula, I do seem to be a little careless in keeping track of my scientific formulae. I have them all written down somewhere. I think it was in the margins of one of my books.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how do
And
I?
of course, yes.
How do I give it to him?
That's making fun of the copy protections here. I may just put
okay.
in for
Yeah. How do I actually get him? How do I help him with this?
Maybe it's one of those. Maybe now that you've spoken to him about the rehydration, maybe you can talk on yourself and. No,
I can tell him about Shapir.
Never mind. While we're here, we've got a couple more questions. We got one from Luciphonic 2014, and this seems to be a very important question for the community. Whose idea was the bell puzzle?
the bell puzzle. That was mine, of course. There's actually a very similar puzzle in Castle Dr. Brain at the beginning involving flamingos and the stones in the arch and a few things. But it's similar to the game Simon, which actually that was just the later trademark thing. The game Simon goes back way back.
Yeah. Awesome. And we got a second
Gabriel.
question from Tikangia, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Please let me know if I am butchering it.
Tikka masala?
Yes. Tikka masala.
I'm getting angry and hungry.
If you had to live in an actual location from any one of your games, which village or city would you choose to live in?
Laurie is wandering this way.
Of course, I'd rather live in Somaria. Hey, on the moon.
Oh,
And
yeah.
sea,
Oh,
center
yeah.
of civilization.
Imagine getting up in the morning, Silmarian morning, and looking out over the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with living in the Shapiro and Rassier, is all dry and deserty, and where was Quest for Glory 3 set? What's the name of it? Torna. Problem with Torna is it's all hot and humid, and we're kind of cool weather people, so I don't know. We might enjoy the Med Sea or the sea breezes and stuff. So.
Yeah.
I had to pet the cat.
I feel
for a
like it would
moment.
rain a fair bit in Somalia as well.
Yeah, probably. Yes,
I don't know why
Gabriel.
I feel that. It's just a feeling I get in me waters.
Yes, Gabriel.
But all these towns and all these games have problems.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't be much for you to do otherwise.
Hmm.
She's so good at these bell puzzles.
Thank you.
Honestly, it got under my skin and in my head, and it took me so long last time I streamed it, man.
It was in your head.
It was in my head, like it just got to me, and I was choking. Oh yeah.
That is wunderbar! I can always use Grugu in my experiments. Thank you! What do you give Grugu for?
For the rehydration. Huh.
Solution. Oh. We have a Grundy.
Oh, he's back. We lost him.
He fell out the call.
Yeah. These things happen.
Fell off the internet.
It's a long way down.
Sorry. I'm just gonna find the actual.
through, yeah.
Here it is. Rehydration solution.
I had to be in the right place. So that's kind of a bug. I'd say I could have done that better. Ah, you need my world famous rehydration solution. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the elemental formula of its main ingredient. Perhaps you can help.
I can.
Probably water. Exasperil is what we're looking for.
Wind.
Hello. Ah,
Wind.
here we go.
Hey,
we go.
welcome back,
Look
mate.
this up
Welcome
in
back.
the
Water.
manual.
Wind.
Sorry, my internet died. I had to do the old unplug and re-plug in the router.
No, the IT crowd solution.
Yep.
Yes, that
Oh,
sounds just
no.
right. By the way, I could use some Gru Goo for one of my experiments. Hey, we just gave you some. It would be most kind if you could bring me some when we
it suddenly
turn for
doesn't
rehydration
count.
solution.
Yeah, what Grugu is what he's saying. What Grugu?
Can I get an extra flask? Sure.
It's just greedy.
Enough already? I have heard enough of your bad German accent.
Hang on. I'm just yes, Gabriel. I'm just gonna ask if I can have the I just gave you some. Yay!
Ah,
No!
I have your rehydration
Hey!
solution. Oh, hey. I'll be happy to exchange it for a flask of Gru Goo. I said, why did you give him that Gru Goo when you didn't ask for it?
What
Learn
Grugu?
about triggers.
I had another voice acting question, but I forgot in all the brouhaha of my internet time. I'm sure it'll come back to me.
Brouhaha.
Gruha, yeah, beat me to it.
Oh no, that was that wasn't.
So let me make a little design comment about what just happened. Is there, there's this theory in adventure game design that you should never present an item until you have a puzzle that you need it for. And we frequently violate that. But what we do have is a lot of trigger conditions. So if somebody says they want some Gru Goo from you, then you can bring them some Gru Goo. And they might accept Gru Goo before that, but without the trigger, it doesn't do anything. And we'll generally have a default in there anyway. If you want to give somebody Gru Goo 17 times, we don't want to give you 17 of the items. So you get it once, and then there will be a default. So in this case, since you hadn't already been told you needed Gru Goo, it went to the default of, oh, thanks for the Gru Goo. I can always use that.
Oh, I just remembered my question. So
42.
So Hans, Franz, and Ivan in the inn, did those three actors record it in the booth at the same time, or did they somehow
Yes, they did.
manage to?
They were all,
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, they were all there at the same session, and they'd been doing their individual lines, and then they got to this conversation, and the voice director, Stu, said, can we do anything interesting? And it says, you guys know any celebrity impersonations? And the one guy said, oh yes, I do a great Jack Nicholson, and did his Jack Nicholson impression. And the guy said, oh, we can't have two Jack Nicholsons. And then Stu and I looked at
That cut out at just the most inopportune moment.
Yeah, that's cutting out for
oh, cut out.
Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. But you
You got
said
me?
both of them were doing a Jack Nicholson impersonation.
Yeah, so we had two different
Can't
Jack
have two.
Nicholsons, and I said, well, there's
Right.
there's Hans and Franz and Ivan, probably two of them are brothers or something, so why wouldn't they sound similar? So we went with it. And then I think we had a Rodney Dangerfield for the third one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because
Oh.
their voice lines do not match the text at all. Like, it's great. How
Well,
much they...
no, we basically said had fun. They said, can we ad lib or do we have to stick to the script? And I said, and Stu looked at me and I said, go for it. Ad lib, have fun with it. And boy, did they have fun with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we decided to leave in the text. We kept in the original script, and in the voice we used what they said, and that's frequently commented on. You're our most persistent visitor. What you doing back here, huh?
Casey Gruger.
Oh, this is terrific. This is just what I need for my experiments. But if you've asked him for the rehydration experiment, as I promised, here is your rehydration solution.
Good.
Which
Good.
is really just a bottle of water.
Yeah.
To whoever visits Somalia, I should be most pleased to give you a recommendation. and to the Academy of Science there. Science needs your adherence, your energy.
Little precursor
this is
there.
a clue that we actually did, to some degree, plot out the entire series before we started. And certainly,
Yeah.
by the time we were making this game, Lori knew what we were going to do in the 5th game.
Hmm.
Oh,
Science
I-
Island and all that.
That's awesome.
Il Crowley in the chat asks, do you have Franz's original line for his introduction somewhere? The line got replaced with a different line altogether in the game's actual release.
Probably in a filing cabinet somewhere. I actually, where I get my transcript to Quest for Glory as I go, I think it's Quest for Glory Omnipedia, as transcripts of all the text files from all the games. So I've downloaded all those, and I look stuff up in there. So I don't, I didn't keep anything when I left Sierra. That's, I signed all kinds of non-disclosures and so on, saying that I would not take anything when I left. So I did.
Oh.
So you're back. No, it's your fun. Take a seat. No, take 2. They're small. I've got a joke just for you, so don't look so sheepish.
Wait, you want to see my behind? I can do that.
And that was clearly foreshadowing Hero for Days at Hero, which I've used. We didn't know it at the time, though.
Good evening,
Accidental
ladies and
foreshadowing
gentlemen,
is the
and
best.
all you others. I'd like to say how glad I am to be here. I'd like to say it. Seriously, folks, staying at the Hotel Mordavia has been like staying at a resort. A last resort.
Scathing.
My room is so small the mice are hunched back. I couldn't even complain about the room service. There wasn't any to complain about. And the innkeeper's wife really went out of her way to make me feel at home. She ignored me completely.
Scathing. What a savage.
1 star. I wasn't feeling well, so I went out to visit the local doctor. You know, Dr. Cranium? He's the guy with the 3 pairs of glasses. One for nearsightedness, one for farsightedness, and one to look for the other 2. He said to the doctor, my heart keeps making a strange noise. It keeps going tick, tick, tick. Aha, says Dr. Cranium. They have ways of making you talk. Next, I went to visit the local store. If you don't know what's up, then you haven't seen the prices lately.
I hate you so much.
I didn't write this.
So much. So much.
They have
shopkeeper,
ways of
what
making
a
you talk.
Oh God, he's back! And the shopkeeper, what a gossip! She suffers from acute indiscretion. I dislike repeating gossip, but what else can you do with it?
That's true.
And boy, oh boy, the monsters in this place. If I ever came face to face with a revenant, I know what steps I'd take. Long ones. What would I do if I saw a Necrotor? Hope he didn't see me.
What a shame that your legs aren't long enough at all.
Yeah, you get eaten. Actually, folks, I'm up here for a good reason. A jester's ambition is to be a healthy, wealthy, and wisecracking. If it weren't for my friend the hero over there, I couldn't make a hyena laugh.
And furious typing.
Yes, so furious. Plane's coming in to stop him. So when you've lost your wit, broken your funny bone, and none of your puns are fun, it helps to have a hero handy. You know, that reminds me very little of the story about the gravedigger who was so bored he buried himself in his work.
I'll interrupt that for just a second. This is a Firesign Theater reference. They have a because the thing is that reminds me of the time. So their line was, that reminds me very little of the time.
You know, I could tell you some more jokes, but you'd only laugh at them. So long and be good. If you can't be good, then be careful.
Ah.
The gnome takes a deep bow and gets down off the stage. That's funny. You always thought you got down off a duck.
What?
The
What?
townspeople explode into spontaneous applause.
All just woken up.
Huzzah!
Oh,
Blimey.
Puzzling.
yeah, it's great.
Keep smiling. It makes people wonder what you've been up to. So, was that funny, or are you just keeping your mouth shut?
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
We didn't cheer. We were just standing there.
Yeah.
We just-
That's exactly how I would do it. I would just stand there with my arms folded.
I'm just
I'm
gonna.
just gonna
Gibby
leave.
has
Bye,
opinions.
Gnome.
Yeah. Bye.
Now it's so long. It's been nice to know you. I like you. I have no taste, but I like you. If you ever make it to Silmaria, look me up. I never forget a friend, especially one who owes me money.
Do I owe you money?
But seeing as how it's me that owes you one, I better get while the going's good. See ya. Don't take any wooden kopecks.
So, Punny Bones was supposed to be a recurring character. Oh,
Yeah.
But he died. So everyone, I'll leave you with this story. A man runs up to his doctor and says, "Doc, you gotta help me. I keep thinking I'm a goat." Doctor
Yeah.
asks, "How long have you had this delusion?" The guy replied, "Ever since I was a kid."
My God.
That just goes to show you I'm a bad dude. It's been a sheer pleasure here, but I'm gonna take it on the lam and just bleed.
But you
Just
can't.
bleed it.
You can't
You
leave
see,
this
you-
area.
That's something else
You
altogether.
mean he can't leave and I
even-
have to keep doing this voice? Oh no.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Well,
Yeah, I had a friend,
where does he go to? Because he can't actually leave.
he's got a trapdoor to his room.
Okay.
I had a friend in college who was studying animal theory, but he got caught at it and had to take it on the lam. So anyway, yeah, Punny Bones was supposed to be a recurring character, Quest for Glory 5, but we had a small vocal minority who hated him and said, "Don't put that Punny Bones."
That might be
So-
larger now.
We did.
Aw.
Okay, you're all good. You're all good, Gabriel. You're all good. Okay.
And then since then, we've had thousands of people writing and saying, "I miss Punny Bones. Why didn't you bring him back?"
Oh,
Again, never ask people what they want because
yeah.
they don't know.
If they do, it may not be what we want to hear.
Yeah. There is no response to your knock. When you open the door, you find the room has been cleared out completely. He moves fast.
Yeah.
There's the shape of a small man in a hole in the wall.
Well, this is the thing as well, because there's no way out of Moldavia. So, where does he go?
Well, how did he get
Magic.
in?
He
Magic.
actually, once he got his sense of humor back, he got a much better gig at the castle.
I see.
There you go.
So
I
he's a
do have
vamp-
to do this voice again.
So he's a vampire gnome now.
Maybe.
Nonsense! There are no vampires in Mordavia. Just rumors. of them.
Only science.
Mm. Science vampires? What the hell would that be?
Psychic vampires we've heard of.
Oh yeah, but
energy
that's not
vampires,
science.
Like in, what we do in the shadows. You push the Dark One sign into the indentation on the door. It fits perfectly.
Okay, let's
Oh,
get
I
that.
gotta get my Domovoy filter ready.
Yeah, gotta get Grandma ready.
Grandma.
Very wet the eye. Very wet and very alive. Glad am I to be alive. Happy thanks I give you. Therefore you should be here. Dangerous fairy it is. Feed the guard or destroy it to find the secret passage down. Luck to you.
Already found it.
Very nice. Way ahead of you, Domovoy. Way ahead of you.
Domo boy, not up to date.
Well,
I have
yeah,
been-
he's dehydrated. Hard to follow the action when you're dehydrated.
Yeah, that's one thing you did learn.
It's hard
from
to
these
do anything.
games, is to have every line of dialogue pretty much coded so that we got it triggered.
Sorry, just the fact that he's just suddenly like, oh, you've just gained the paladin ability to sense the presence of danger.
Well, you probably needed that. Maybe you lost some honor and got it back again. But yeah, that's so we have far more conditionals, and as we went through the series, I don't know if it's so much a learning thing, but we had very little memory and very little time to make these games. Most of these games were made in less than a year, so what we did with Hero U is everything is conditional. so that the dialogue, everybody's dialogue changes day to day. And we started doing that with
That's
Game
cool.
3 a little bit and a lot in 4, but by the time we got to Hero U, every day there's different dialogue, and things depend on what you've done before.
I love little
We started doing
immersive.
that here, but we did it everywhere in Hero U.
I love little immersive changes. Immersive little, systems like that.
I might
Really
have
get involved in the world.
I might have burnt the place down.
Oh, Raselka, what did you do? I looked away for 1 minute. Oh, this is like
Actually, I've
the
got-
fire department.
I
Oh, wait.
like that it looks pretty
By
much as
vampire.
you'd I'd like that it just says
Zoki.
it looks as pretty much as you'd expect.
Or a place that's been set on fire.
Raselka,
It's gonna happen
did
eventually.
You did this in Port Foozle as well.
Yeah, these things happen.
Oh man.
Actually, I just did think of a question. Was it particularly difficult to bend what was essentially a point-and-click engine to your will with regards to the RPG elements?
Yeah, there's some real challenges with point and click basically when we had the parser, we could ask an open-ended question and, have you give it a secret word or something like that. And the trick with the point and click is, how do you have a puzzle like what's the password? So we did that with triggers. So basically, if you learned the password in the game, it was added to the menu, and if you hadn't learned it, it wasn't there. So you could guess anything, but you would never get the right answer until you learned it.
You ready,
Oh,
Grundy?
man. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Grandma's ready? Oh yeah, Grandma's ready.
Is ready. Happy I am. You helped me. You I help. I help you help others. You be plenty big hero here. Many, many hero things to do.
I'm listening.
Bad place, Domovoy. All better now. Bad place, Domovoy. Now live in Burgermeister's place. Maybe good luck to Burgermeister.
But if he's a bad place, Domovoy, then he might make it a bad place. Bad luck, Burgermeister.
He's a bad place, Domovoy, but he's a very good Domovoy. He's a very good Domovoy in a very bad place.
You help me, you help. You want be big hero?
Yes.
You want make many people happy?
Yes.
You want make friends and influence people?
Yes.
Buy my book.
First, be good hero. Need to be very powerful. If not very skilled, you die. If
Whoa.
not very smart, you die. No more hero.
Cool. What about the end?
Yeah, he should have had Golem's voice.
Tell you a story. Yuri and Bella have daughter Tanya. Lovely daughter. Laughing daughter. One day, Tanya taken away. All because of doll.
And so you're still gonna not wear pants? Is this how we're playing this?
Domovoid not restricted by societal norms. Tanya, sweet child. Tanya like everyone. Then Bella have dreamed Tanya taken away. Bella very scared.
So is Bella psychic?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Not let Tanya play outside. Not let Tanya have friends. Tanya gets scared of dark. Tanya many times alone at back of inn in dark. One day monster come. Big monster. Friendly monster. He visit Tanya's window. He talk to Tanya. Tanya not afraid of dark. Tanya now have monster friend. One night, Tanya very unhappy. So monster take Tanya away. Monster want to make Tanya happy. Now Tanya gone. Tanya gone to castle. No one see Tanya leave. No one see Tanya go. No one but Domovoy. Domovoy tried to stop Tanya, but too late. Tanya already outside with monster, and Domovoy without pants.
Of course, Domovoy's not going to go outside. He's not
Wait
wearing
a second.
pants.
What was the Domovoy doing with Tanya no pants?
Unrelated.
Mm-hmm.
No tell Bella. No tell Yuri. Very bad thing. Tanya needs hero, not dead parents. Only brave, powerful hero save Tanya. And only brave, powerful hero go to local Macy's and buy pants for Domovoy.
Yeah, I mean, Sully from Monsters Inc. doesn't wear pants, does he?
Mate, when was the last time we saw a pants store in one of these games?
That's true.
One night, Tanya gets a
pants
beautiful doll. Tanya not had doll before. Tanya loved doll very much.
Ooh.
Bella very scared. Where'd doll come from? Yuri very scared. Who gave doll to Tanya? Take doll away. Make Tanya very sad. Bella hide doll in cabinet. You take doll. Tanya love doll. Maybe you help Tanya. No talk Bella. No show Bella doll. Make Bella very scared. Make Bella very unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
You take doll. You take doll to Tanya someday. Someday, you very powerful hero. You take doll to Tanya.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the next day.
But we're very
That's a little
Very
slow. I mean, what is he
self-absorbed.
actually suggesting we do? I'm not quite sure.
And are we meant to make people happy or unhappy? Because I was getting mixed signals from that.
Yeah.
Good night, hero. Domovoy watch you sleep.
You can join me
Why?
later, Domovoy, once I'm asleep. Once I'm asleep.
Wait, you're not actually going to sleep in your bed, are you?
Yes, for once. Because he keeps complaining about being exhausted, so...
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Yes. Yuri, while you're alone, what do you think about this doll? Oh, yeah,
You
right.
mustn't let the innkeepers know about the doll. Wait, what did it say? After that, I
That's
don't
pretty
think
much
I ever
it.
tried showing it to them.
Right.
You eat your plain but nourishing breakfast. It has more than a bit of garlic added for spice.
Oh, I'll eat it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah,
When
we
does-
really consider that a bad thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know how they feel about thieves around here.
They don't.
Yeah.
At what point does Bella start talking to you? Is it after you've helped
After you
Igor?
freed Igor, yeah. So that should be
Right.
triggering nowish, actually.
Soon, yeah.
One thing
Yeah.
I did want to point out, I always thought that this looks like he's standing on this little stool.
It does.
So I was like, so when I saw Punny Bones getting on, I'm like, but that's the innkeeper's stool. What are you doing?
Ah,
Oh.
there we go.
Yeah.
Look, he's safely locked away. What, should we wait a bit and see if the gravedigger just shows up? Yes, he's missing. Puzzling.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, hey, except when he's with that crazy doctor.
Yeah.
What else would that gypsy be so close to town? He got a taste for me.
Well, last night was a full moon. I'm telling you,
Oh,
puzzling.
my audio is a bit loud, is it? Let me turn me down a bit then.
Oh, this is it?
Well, Dan was saying it. No one ever tells me that I'm too loud, so I just go with it.
Maybe we're used to it.
Yeah, just used to me being a loudmouth. That's fine. Oh, sorry. You said something
Justice
about
must be served, even for the gravedigger.
the dicks.
On a grave digging spade. That's how you serve it.
Mm.
Hmm.
What,
Dave?
Wanderer?
Justice? We don't even know if a crime's been really committed. Just relax, go home, or go to the lovely inn. Gypsy goes nowhere.
Mm.
But we.
Icky. Oh, yeah.
That one's me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
I'm
It
getting these
looks
guys
like you.
mixed up. But wait, I beg your pardon.
Go home.
Okay, I am home. What do I do now?
You say hello to the group.
Ah, the stranger. I heard that Igor was killed and we... Will you just stop saying that? We only know that Igor is missing here in beautiful Moldavia.
But we already have Igor's murderer.
Well, all I have is a gypsy. And that's all I have.
Okay. Dan told me to turn myself back up again, so I have.
But you knew that all gypsies are werewolves.
Do we?
I don't know that. Neither do any of you. You should stop listening to this old wives' tales and start thinking. You'd realize that only the gravedigger is missing, and that everything else is in your wonderful imaginations.
Cool. Let's go see
I
this
always wondered,
gypsy.
how is it that you can see the Burgermeister's belly button through his shirt?
Yeah, I've always wondered that myself.
Gotta be
He might have been modeled after a general manager at Sierra.
Yeah.
Ooh, the gravedigger is missing, and the gypsy just happened to be right near the front gate while we were searching for him. He's suspected of being a werewolf and having eaten Igor.
Cool. Let's go and have a chat to this dude. Beautiful.
Oh
lady.
shit! Who's this guy? Who's?
Hi, Gaston.
Has anyone got the spreadsheet open? Because I actually
That's
don't.
me.
I
It's
do.
me.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
He doesn't say
Just
anything
me.
at this point, though.
Gypsy lady.
What?
The gypsy looks at you with disdain.
Make disdained noises.
Gypsy Davy is Gordon.
He's not even staring at us anymore. He's just.
His eyes are closed. He doesn't want to see us.
Wait, who's
The
Gordon?
gypsy
me.
spits in your
Sticky
general
food.
direction. He farts in your general direction.
Well, it's possible that the gatekeeper is still alive. If you're going wandering outside the town, please watch out for him.
I'm sure Boris is fine. I don't know why we're even talking about Boris.
He rolled a 4.
Calm down, everyone. Give me just a little more time. We've waited long enough.
The gypsy shall pay.
The gypsies will burn at the stake.
Yes, yes, if I cannot find out what happened tomorrow, well, to Igor before tomorrow, you shall have your burning.
Hooray!
We,
I like burning.
me too,
Yeah, I
How can
figured.
they still hear us?
maybe.
All right, Laurie and I are going to bid you adieu.
Okay. It was
No
lovely
worries.
having you
In
here.
less than an hour.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes, you do.
yes.
So, you guys can. We'll still be streaming for another hour here, but if you want to, well, what's it called? We'll raid you once we're done here. So, all the people that are here shall hopefully come over
By
to you.
the Transsolar Games channel when this is over.
Yes.
We'll
Excellent.
have
We
fun
shall.
and games.
Fun and games and prizes.
Yes, well, thank you so much for coming and doing this with us. We've had so much fun, and hopefully, I don't think we'll finish this game this time. If we come back, I might send you a message, see if you guys are interested in coming
Sure.
back. But
Well, if we hadn't
Yeah.
chatted so much, and you might have gotten it done. You
Yeah.
know,
That's all the
what are we here for?
it's a
But
long
the chat
adventure
was
game.
very
So
interesting.
yes, exactly.
Yes.
It's all the fun of it. Thanks, everybody. It
All
was
right.
a lot of fun.
Okay.
Been awesome.
Bye.
It
Be
really
good.
was. Thank
If
you guys
can't
for
be
being
good,
here
Be
too.
careful. If you can't be careful, at least try not to get caught.
What legends?
Yes.
Mhm.
Absolute bloody legends.
And now let's talk about them behind their backs. No, I course.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
Laurie's
No,
still
don't
in
be-
the...
Yeah,
Oh,
Laurie,
shit.
you've still
Let's-
you're still here.
Oh, ugh.
Well, we've got
Hear a monstrous groaning noise from beneath the fallen tombstone. Perhaps a horrible monster waits below.
Perhaps.
perhaps.
Also,
perhaps,
lightning
perhaps.
just struck the grave. That's so rarely a good sign.
It happens all the time.
Well, it
What's our
doesn't,
Still have
sort
Igor
of,
to hear as well.
doesn't strike twice, though, right? Surely not.
Find out. Let's just stand here
You
and wait.
missed.
Al,
Whoa. It was quite the animation.
yeah.
It wasn't really covering that hole, though, was it?
No.
Igor saved! Kind stranger saved Igor! Good kind stranger. Igor happy grave, not Igor's grave.
They're
Who are
all
you
your
burying
graves. You dug
anyway?
them. Digging!
Igor, wait for me.
Damn, he's quick.
He power walked back to town.
But I like that. What's it
Igor,
called?
don't give a shit.
We probably walk just the same
Igor,
as
have
Igor.
Fitbit. Get
with-
steps up.
Yeah.
Igor been using leg machine in Adventurers Guild.
Oh,
Can't wait to
Jess.
use acrobatic skill in next game.
The gypsy is gone.
The way he says that though, it's like he's disappeared. Just like where?
Poof!
Hi.
Welcome back. I suppose you've heard all the news by now.
Yes. Goodbye.
Farewell, and take care of yourself here in wonderful Moldavia. The gypsy is no longer my prisoner. Good riddance, I say. I wouldn't have enjoyed burning him at the stake. Not
They're
enough meat
always
on him.
so smelly.
Not enough meat on him anyway. Farewell and thank you for helping Igor. I didn't really believe it was a gypsy that was guilty. And I didn't want to burn him at the stake here in lovely Mordavia. And Jess just said as well, before.
Mhm.
Where was it? Where is it? You know what the Coles just did? They didn't cross the streams.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
bump.
no, those, come on, they're not as bad as the gnome jokes.
Of
Yeah.
course.
For
Igor,
Christ's
very
sake.
glad.
That was good. That was good, Jess.
Igor very glad not to still be in grave. You Igor's friend now.
Cool.
Forever.
Endeavor. Oh, can I have
And
the crypt
ever.
key?
Five ever.
Igor not
Five
give
ever.
crypt key to strangers. You not stranger. Igor give crypt key to you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, take that.
You're welcome. Reports of Igor's demise greatly exaggerated.
You were there.
Yeah.
Grave accident. Haha, little graveyard humor there. That good one.
Mmm.
Igor carve headstone near grave. Igor fall in grave. Gravestone fall on grave. Igor not get out until you get him out of grave. Igor in grave danger. Haha, little graveyard humor there.
Graveyard humor is the best humor, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to be fair to the gnome, he never told the same joke twice.
True.
You
Don't
asked
mind getting
Igor
so
that
defensive
already.
It's like
Yeah,
Pay
sorry.
attention.
I was turning down what's it called? I was turning Laurie down just so that yeah.
Right.
I lost track of what I was doing.
Staff been in town long time. Dimitri's grandfather brought Staff to town.
After we killed
Staff?
her. Yeah, Staff?
he was a drifter.
Oh no.
People say Doctor mad. Doctor not mad. Doctor just crazy.
Stuff.
People not like gypsies. People think
Like
gypsies
mansion?
steal things. People think gypsies eat people.
There is a
People
mansion.
think gypsies not normal, like Igor.
Castle.
But
Well,
they
I
think
don't
they
believe
think
in spookies, so
Oh, you're safe then.
I'm gonna
Igor doesn't believe
tell
in
you a-
spookies.
I can
They
tell
only
you a
exist
rumor.
if you believe in them.
You tell Igor a rumor about how the townspeople were worried while Igor was gone. But
They
it's
weren't-
only a rumor, not the truth.
It's not a
Yeah,
rumor. They might not have been worried at all. So
They
just
weren't worried.
weren't
They just,
mind.
they just wanted to burn a gypsy.
People miss Igor. You tell Igor rumor. Igor now morgue happy than ever.
Oof.
Morgue happy. Get it? Huh?
No,
Graveyard humor
I get
there.
it. Oh no.
I wish I didn't, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
tell Igor
Uh-huh.
how you figured out
Mhm,
he was stuck
mhm.
in the grave.
Oh, you used your eyes.
Lucky for Igor, you persistent hero.
Okay, Laurie's out the call. We can begin the ruin.
Oh yes, let's do it. All right, where's that sensor button? Disable it.
Igor not know what you're f***ing talking about.
Oh wait, Roberta's still in the chat.
Oh.
dang it.
Oops.
Oops.
Oops. Oh.
I'm sure she's fine. She's fine.
Spaghetti. O's?
Ooh.
Spaghetti.
No, let's not go
I'm
there.
sweaty. You nervous?
Yeah,
You
Grandma.
know,
Grandma's
phone up
here.
on the game before playing it. Haha, little graveyard humor there. Thanks for that, Akra.
Turn the
Crowley?
large skeleton key in the crypt door. With a sound like the groaning of an undead spirit, the massive door yawns wide open.
Oh, Aziza, it's definitely keep on. That's the answer to that question. Definitely keep on.
You were in a dark, dank crypt filled with bas relief. Is it bar or bass? Bass. Bass
Bass.
relief
Bass.
figures.
I say boss, yeah.
Bass relief
Bears.
figures of long
bears
dark
relief.
nights. Statues
Oh
of
god,
the
I was
grim-
mid-inhale. That fucking got me.
I didn't know it was possible to do a spit take with a vape, but there you go.
You can. Trust me.
Ooh,
Oh, that
what is
hurt.
that?
Are you okay?
What is that?
That's
Who's
the heater.
haunted?
It's never made a noise like that before.
The heater, it sounds like music. What?
It is.
Did
It's
you
the
actually
music of
turn
the
it
heater.
on, or is it doing that of its own
Wait.
accord?
It did it by itself.
Is this the Archie
Okay,
Kitchen?
that's
Oh, no, I don't believe in spookies.
No, this is the modern one next to it.
Oh
Whoa.
gosh.
Whoa, what's all this light? What?
Stairs
Father, is that
back
you?
up to the entrance.
To
A
Pleasant?
brightly colored copy of the Borgov crest adorns part of the floor.
Father?
Speak, please.
Your danger
I
sense
love that
tingles
line,
slightly
yeah.
as you enter the dark confines of the crypt.
The only thing better than that line is his dad's little hop when he goes out of the window.
Yeah.
That, yeah, he does a little hop on the way out. I was laughing for hours. I had to pause it and just laugh for a couple of hours.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh, yeah, you know, this confused me during my playthrough. And I don't think I did this. Like, I think I just sort of left it.
Oh. Well, you're a thief. You can pick it.
That's what I did, yes.
And this looks suggestive.
Right, it does.
You reach out and unlock the key from the crotch of the night.
You,
It's a
you
passageway
pull the-
leading
you
into a
pull
deep
the...
mountain passage.
The
Yes,
plane's
Chris
about
Norris.
to take off now, so I
The
might
hop.
be out of commission for a second.
That little hop got me.
It's a fine hop.
Oh, it is the finest of hops, honestly.
Just a little bit of air to make sure you can go completely straight on the way down.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. Matt Berry's a legend too. Yeah.
Oh, the Coles have left. They're preparing for their own stream. Listen at door. Okay.
We should be able to coax them back. For another stream, another day,
I hope that
Oh
they
yeah,
will.
I'm sure we will.
another moon.
Yes, they seem to have enjoyed this.
And so have I.
You
That's
feel a
okay.
strong sense of sorrow and loss.
Yep. I
Grundy
need
didn't
to,
enjoy it,
I
but, you know, the
really
rest
need
of
to
us
ask the
did.
Cole about this dude.
Oh yeah,
Especially
this
by that
ghost, right? Mm-hmm.
'Cause
You shiver as the ghost passes through you. A cold chill remains behind.
Oh, Roberta, anytime, honestly.
Yeah.
It's an honor for, well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, but for us, I know it is for me.
This run will no longer get a personal best. Well, you know, I already know that there's no point in oiling any of these.
Oh, seriously, I oiled every one. I
Yeah.
oiled everyone and I picked everyone, but that's because on the thief, the doors relock.
Yeah.
So you have to pick them each
Oh.
time. Yeah, you have to pitch them. Yeah, pitch them.
Whereas
Pick them each time.
Yeah. As a paladin, I just go, oh, the doors are open. Cool.
Just strolling through
they,
with your
they
sword.
wiver in your presence.
Yeah,
Mhm.
your sword's just dangling as you're walking through.
It's way out.
When you say sword,
Yes.
yes, sword.
Yes.
Anytime.
Have I gone the wrong way? Oh, intriguing.
Oh, that is intriguing.
For later though.
I feel like it's meant. I feel like it's for very much later. Mm.
Oh shit, I've gone the wrong way. This is the way out.
Yeah, did it have to do with a boiler?
Oh gosh. The chat doesn't know what we're talking about. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, here we go.
We're not all. We're talking about all of you behind your back.
No. Just talking about each other behind each other's backs?
Well, that's just where I'm standing.
Oh,
That's
shit,
not,
it's-
like,
sorry.
It's like
Sorry, Toby.
The monster doesn't seem to like you letting light into the room.
But
Maybe
there's a
you would have
window.
better luck at night.
yeah, I
There's
looks
a
blacked out
window.
though.
That
might be
window looks
blacked out.
onto nothing.
But also, there's
It's
no
got black
windows out
on
here. Oh gosh. Let's take it.
Zombie Gamer cheered, but it didn't show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I think yeah, because I set this especially up for these streams. I don't have my alerts up. Let me just open up Twitch.
Also,
Well, in that case, for
Lori is
Spiritus
Tanya,
Bake,
right?
thank you for the 200 bits.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank
And
you.
welcome back.
Lori is Tanya, right?
Yeah, so I'll take it. 'cause-
So, or we could always just go to the gypsy camp. Who's Magda?
I'm Magda.
Oh, well then,
Okay, and I'm
let's go
Davey,
to the
so-
gypsy camp.
Okay.
Come all the way to the tower and decided, we'll do it later.
Actually, yeah, you know what? I've got a save right at the beginning of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Very nice.
Toit.
Toy.
Smart.
Bad, good size. Anyone see that video?
Toit.
That's funny. Not bad, good size. I'll put it in Discord for later for those.
Well, thank you again, Zombie Gaber, for the cheer. And oh, Dan for the cheer as well. I'm sorry I didn't see that either. Oh, hang on. Do I have an answer for him? I might do. Because Baba's all dealt with. Shia Baba, baby.
Baba baby, what the hell?
You make bath time so much... Brel?
More swell.
Wait,
Need
what?
to take this one.
Wait.
yeah.
I can do it. I'll try and do it.
Oh, can I
Oh,
do
okay.
Because I've had
You can do
barely
it.
any lines here. Hungry, hunting, seeking food. A berry bash with an attitude? Yes.
Oh, yes. Alright. Let me look at the voices.
Riddles, 3, 2, 1. Next one, and my riddling's done. Yes. No, not many of the lines that I have. I've really only had Katrina so far. Yes.
Well, you've had other responsibilities.
Yes.
Mhm.
I mean, I am clicking. So much clicking.
Are you going to be
Such a
Tanya as well, Rusalka?
Well, that's what I was suggesting, but
I
Grundy
think you
suggested
should. I think
that we go visit the gypsies instead. So that's where we're heading.
Oh, that's right. That's where we we are heading there, yes.
And
I'm not making any sense.
That's-
I am not speaking.
That's the thing we're doing.
That's right.
I've taken a wrong
Currently,
turn,
I might add.
and here's the Necrotor.
I've got to say, I know we can't hear it on Discord, but like I'm picturing the battle music right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
I love the soundtrack to this game. It is so good.
Gotta love those mid '90s MIDI electric guitars.
Oh, dude, yeah, they shred, man.
You don't want to think about Bala in the bath? Oh, you're missing out. Grundy, what would
Baba
that sound
Baby?
like?
Baba Baby in the bath.
That's an excellent question. I have to think about that.
But yeah, dead set. This soundtrack for this game is probably my favorite soundtrack.
Yes.
Like seriously, I think
I mean,
I'm
this is
putting the Seventh Guest second.
This is probably my second favorite because my favorite has to be Laura Barrow.
Mm-hmm.
That is an exquisite.
Exquisite, yes. Mm.
But this,
Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing.
Over
It's
it.
time to take a bath, kids. I've
Oh.
warmed up the cauldron for you.
Yeah, Audrey Hodges, legend.
You have a strong warning sensation as you come in. Hello. We're werewolves,
Actually-
not swearwolves.
I bought those real instrument versions on Bandcamp.
The response is a low growl.
Tell the wolves to calm down.
Yeah, can you calm down?
You tell the wolves to stay calm.
That's right. I need to get the invitation from Davey first before I can go there.
Tell the wolves to calm their shams. Doesn't work in this accent. I regret everything.
Everything. Everything.
Everything. You'll have to start again.
Everything.
Not missing out on one thing. I have a fear of that.
Ooh.
Is it
Why?
real magic?
Why are we doing an ASMR podcast now?
Oops. Hi
ASMR stream.
there.
I've got no idea.
I'm Tiny.
Good. I'm glad that ended. I'm glad that ended.
The hot scroll is in its den. Its hidden hoard revealed at night. What's this undead you must fight? Yes.
We're just gonna go see those happy little trees over there. And destroy them with magic!
Oh, I'm almost out of riddles, but I'll ask you nothing more. But come back in a while and see what I've in store. You're gonna come back, boys? Boys?
Boys!
How's it going, boys?
Yes.
Not bad, how are you?
Well, pretty good for a ghost crew, yes.
Yes.
Ah, yes, you're a ghost, aren't you? How did that
Yes,
happen?
I am the ghost crew. Three of us is me, yes.
Oh, that's right. I've gotta go outside. Davey.
You mean
Davey, where
there's
are
no
you?
others to take the voice roles?
Nah,
Boys?
that's not the case, mate.
Oh, dearie me. I don't know what I'm doing then. apart from a terrible accent.
My God,
Oh.
look how quick this devolves after the Coles left. Look how far. What? Hang on. What even? Hang on. Let me. What's going on here? I'll just look.
I know, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry to everybody in the chat. What is happening?
You blacked out for a second, and
You came here to hear the creators of your favorite game, presumably, play.
To hear a
and
bunch
now
of
it's
nut
just-
jobs just ruin
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Just take a dump all over it.
Sorry.
and the thing is, this ain't even a ruin. It could be so much worse.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah.
much worse. Like this, you're lucky that this is, you know, this one. You're lucky this wasn't
Yeah.
the Coles coming onto the King's Quest 4.
Oh,
No, 5. Sorry.
King's Quest 5.
is what we
Oh,
played.
man.
Yeah,
No, King's Quest 6, you mean? We played King's Quest 6.
6. Yes.
King's
see,
Quest 5.
we
My-
ruined
there's
it
a lot of
that
them.
hard. We
Oh,
ruined it
I'm-
that hard. I forgot which one it was.
I'm doing, well, we're going to have a ruin, but I'm also, well, we're plugging here. I'll also,
Yep.
for Steve's charity marathon coming
Oh,
up,
yes.
be playing a very special,
Oh.
we'll be having a very special King's Quest 5 playthrough with a very
Oh.
special guest.
Special guest on a very special quest.
Yes, Davey hasn't shown up.
Indeed. I think you
Will
might
they be
have
wearing a very
to
special
wait a
vest?
day for him
Oh,
to
mate.
show up.
He should be worried about that vest.
Yes.
If he doesn't. Oh, wait, this is me.
Yeah.
There is one
Oh,
for
you've
whom
already
I
said
wait.
this. You're a broken
Oh, okay.
record, Nikolai. Hello, Samuel Roberts. It's always
Nikolai,
good to
that's
see you.
Peter.
Oh, Piotr, you're right.
Yeah, bloody Nikolai. Nikolai's.
Nikolai's We
Owes
got
me
him
$10
all
bucks.
taken care of already. He's also a ghost, but
What was it saying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Best
Yeah.
should worry about his new vest. Because.
The one with the crest.
It's the one with the crest. And someone else
You
bought the
float.
rest.
Oh,
you float gently in this sea of harmony. You remember the happiness of being here before this.
Oh,
now
that's
that
no
it's
jest.
it's the
joy.
best.
Oh, no.
You are
It's no
not
jest.
alone. You are filled with the warmth of friendship. You share your hopes, your dreams, all the best moments of your life, knowing that here is someone who understands and cares about you.
Now, let's,
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
said in the last stream
let's
that
finish
I
this
should do
quest.
a Welsh accent for John Rhys Davies, but
Helen or just us.
just
Is
like,
this
but
the
no.
Irana romance? Because I haven't
no.
seen that if it is.
you're all alone.
Is there an Irana romance?
You
I think there is. Right?
kind of, but
There is in 5.
yeah, it's in 5,
Mm.
but there's just these dreams here.
Oh, good.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
Oh, good. The
Girl
heater
in
turned
the
off.
sea.
I don't have to mute my mic anymore. You gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that change your
Cheese.
memory.
Did you say cheese? Shreds of cheese?
Shreds of cheese. That's what you ate.
How do you
last
wake
night
up in the
before
morning?
having this- Before having this.
I mean, I'm sure I would have if I woke up this morning.
Davey!
Davey, where are you?
I'm right here. I'm on the stream with
Yeah.
you guys.
right.
Father!
Davey, lad, where are you? Come out. Oh, speaking of Matt Berry, before I started watching Toast of London. What a weird show.
Yeah.
But I like
Oh yeah, I watched a bit of that. Yeah, it's a bit
it's weird
strange,
and
but
wonderful.
it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, well, it needs my stamp of approval, but I'm happy with it. Yeah.
Mm.
God forbid I wasn't happy with it.
We're not quite sure yet. Like, what's it called? It's all about timing. It will involve the ruin. We'll definitely have
Mhm.
these folks involved. I still have to
Oh,
edit King's Quest 6, the ruin of that.
Oh, I also completely forgot that we were doing that other ruin.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes. What's happening with that one?
Well,
I
it
don't
can't
know,
be
but
next
I'm
weekend because
keen.
I'm not going to be here.
No, that's cool.
I'm going to
We
be in
save
a
it.
plane.
Like, we save it. We save it because everyone needs to be part of this. Each
Yes.
guest is important.
All 7 of them.
Come on, Davey.
6.
When we're
Fuck
playing
you,
the seventh
Davey.
guest. Oh no!
Icky. God damn. Oh, seriously,
Icky.
seriously, Gordon.
I know I'm an amateur.
For once, just be cool, okay? Be cool. Just one time.
I'm just so excited.
Just be cool once. Just one time.
But
Just once, dude.
You never invite me to any of these things. I'm so excited to be a part of it. And
What? What did we miss? I was too busy berating our man. What?
Yeah.
That was the greatest glitch I've ever seen.
What
And
happened?
we missed it. Where's Dee?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Dee Dee's not here with her clips. Damn it.
Oh wait, the Lishi jumped on you, didn't they? Didn't
Yeah,
it?
the Lishi jumped at me, but I was already running past it, so my sprite slid off the screen.
Oh.
Like
Yeah, I
a
just
banana
saw
peel.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh! I gotta see if I can do that again.
Okay.
Yeah, recreate
so-
that madness.
Whew.
Yeah, can we clip it? Who can clip things? I'm no good at the clips.
I've never tried.
And Dee Dee's not
Never
here.
tried.
Dee Dee's
Dee Dee's
amazing.
not here. Damn it. Anyone in the chat? Can anyone in the chat clip?
No, I've taken.
I love
mine
how.
too.
Shakar, you are a legend. Yes, please do it.
Yeah. Yes, Saren. We love you, Saren.
Yes, Aaron. I love how the streamers are all saying, "Okay, everyone who's watching, please clip." We don't know how to do it. We just stream.
It's not like we're
As
streamers
opposed
or
to
anything.
people who make unfortunate statements and then say, "Don't clip that."
I couldn't even.
Yeah.
What's it called? I couldn't make a highlight. I was trying to make one. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. We've already done this.
It's like our Zork one. I wish we got that on. Oh wait, we did get that on film. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
I wish we
Film?
got that on film, like recorded. Oh god,
That's like, yeah. If you
oh, film. That's so old school of you, Dave.
Oh, those
Are
sound.
you gonna take in?
Disposable camera.
You gonna
You
take in
play
a talkie
Snake
later?
next?
Yeah.
Yeah, play Snake and whatnot.
My what's it called? My
I am so delirious.
Yes, my Laura's.
It's delirious.
What else is new?
Yeah.
A touch on the loopy side.
Here we go.
I wasn't gonna
Oh
say
no,
anything.
they got me this time.
Oh.
But have you noticed during the stream I've been more animated?
Thank you
I
so
noticed
much
from-
for the fun.
Oh, excellent clip, Shakar.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
A plus.
This is what we want. I love it.
Thank God you were here.
Oh, that's just
Also,
incredible, isn't it?
and also never click. Yeah.
Oh god, I just watched that. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
He, Nevi, you too. Bush
Yeah.
just can't touch this.
Nice.
Da, 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 da.
Nevi and Saren, you're both
Yes.
legends.
Oh, I never even
Of
noticed
the hidden
Debbie's one
temple.
first.
Hang on. I'm just gonna check the walkthrough about when Davey shows up because I waited 2 days and he
He
didn't show
really
up.
face plants, doesn't he? That would have hurt.
Yeah, and like slid
So
off
hard
the
that he
screen and
skids
everything.
like
He skids on grass. Imagine
Oh.
skidding on grass with your face just mushing into it all.
Ugh.
Ooh,
Oh.
imagine
Rather
the
not.
grass stains in your face.
Yeah, right?
That'd be bad.
Damn. I hope we got stat boosts from that. We should check our stats.
frozen Swiss crow aliens. Nice.
Oh yeah,
Nice
we've got to
URL.
show Laurie and
Oh.
Corey that one.
Oh, you know who we can go and talk to now because Igor's safe?
Yes.
Igor?
It-
I'm
Yeah.
so
Oh,
sad.
it's Bella.
Yeah.
Corey's not here to meet his wonderful wife,
Hmm.
but
Oh, is that
now
you?
we can. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's sausage and peppers fried with garlic. And who made it?
Hey, Bella!
Oh!
Bella,
Of course it bloody
Come
is.
back!
come back! Oh,
I do not gossip.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good for what he.
You know, speaking of Stu Rosen, he played this character. Rest in peace, Stu Rosen.
Yeah. Let's go have a nap upstairs.
And good thing Trolls isn't here, or we'd be hearing about things.
About how
If
high
you
he got
recall
it.
from. Yeah.
Things.
Oh man.
But also stuff.
Mmm.
Hello, Candrews42. Or C. Andrews.
Ooh, the
40.
chest is empty.
Dan,
Nope,
that's
definitely
sticks
Candra's.
on. Yeah, it is. It's always on.
Actually, can I put things that I don't really need anymore in there?
Yep.
The
Well,
soup
no, don't
cannot
put
be
that in
turned
there.
off. Many
Oh,
have
no.
tried. All of
Many
them
have
failed.
tried.
None survived.
Soup song.
Soup's on.
I've honestly never used that as a
Song.
what's it called, as a stashing
on.
place. I've
That's
always
what
just
it's for.
yeah, I've always just left
I
everything
can't
in my
wait
inventory.
for the
You come
one
back.
on the 13th doll that says soup's on. Can't wait.
Oh god. I think it's never really like I don't think it ever comes to the point where you're carrying so much stuff in this game that you can't move.
You know what? I always
So you
wondered what
wouldn't
the
really need
storage chest was about for that reason.
Yeah,
because
just for-
I never had a problem with weight.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it's
Just extra
maybe a
items.
scrolling problem rather than a
Yeah.
weight problem.
Ah, yeah, true.
Well,
true.
see, I understood it from what's it called, the perspective of come on, Davey, come to me, Davey. Nope.
I'm right here.
Well, why don't you tell me to go visit your mum?
Ooh.
Go see her. You don't have to get my permission. Just go see her.
The wolves don't like it though.
The wolves don't like it until you get
You have
permission.
to walk off
No,
the
they're badly
you have to walk
trained.
off the bottom of that screen for him to show up.
Okay.
Helena says
are
perhaps we're so strong now that, well, she said strong, but I'm saying strength. Now that weight
Yes.
doesn't matter.
Okay, maybe the
The
jets will
mighty
be.
paladin with like a
Maybe he can't
sack
see you
on
each
because you're
limb.
sneaking.
Yeah.
All right, I'll de-sneak. I'll de-sneak. I'll just walk.
We have the strength.
deactivate
Well, now you're
cloaking
just
device.
Now you're just gonna run past him.
Oh, you think that was it? Maybe we're too stealthy and he had no idea where we were and he was
No,
looking for us?
I really don't
And,
think
and now
that's
we're
what
the
I was
Flash. What's
You just have to click on the boot to get back to your walking.
It's one of my favorite holidays too, Samuel.
Really?
I love me some
No,
Halloween.
just on the.
Oh, yeah.
on the walk.
I have a lot of fun
Ah.
with Halloween.
There you go. It's a good holiday because anything can happen.
On Halloween.
happened on Halloween.
A
Oh,
stream might
sorry.
happen on Halloween. Oh no, he's just gonna say the same thing over and over again. Look, I'm
The
working on it.
Halloween.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Has anybody seen my
Matt.
tambourine?
I might start singing. Begin the beguine.
Ooh.
I've got one here.
Never figured out what the actual name of the song is, and should probably
Rod,
look it up.
Is this the Tam? Is this your Tam? No?
No, it doesn't sound right.
You
Doesn't
get a
sound
fine
okay.
meal of roast
I don't know where
duckling
this
a
one
la
came from.
garlic.
Bella!
It's
Bella!
it sounds a bit too bottle.
Maybe it's because you haven't been sleeping at her inn, and she's angry.
Ah, she's really upset, yeah.
She's
taken
really
aback.
upset that she hasn't been able to change your sheets.
Mm-hmm. I've got a, oh god, I forgot about this. I've got a bloody Halloween costume competition at work, and I don't know.
Oh,
no.
wait,
about it.
what?
What?
Yeah.
How do you do that? I thought.
Hmm?
Never mind.
Oh, well, we have an office. We have an office.
Oh,
I'm not gonna do it I'm not gonna do it with the bloody subjects.
it's a test to see
Hello,
if they can
police?
see through your
Yeah.
disguise.
Someone
I was
dressed as
golden.
Michael Myers is following me. Yes, I'm aware it's Halloween. No, this isn't a joke. Hello?
Yeah, I mean, you know. Oh, steal some garlic.
Good cover though.
You
Good
never know
cover.
when you need garlic.
Yeah.
That's actually good cover.
You take some garlic in case you meet an Italian chef somewhere.
Let's see if Bella stays now that it's a day has passed.
Oh god, Saren, please,
No.
Shit.
please be
Bella!
orange shirt. Please be orange shirt. Please be orange shirt from Phantasmagoria, please. And give us photos.
She doesn't even have a
Orange shirt
name
and
anymore. It's just
black
orange shirt.
Jeans.
Yeah, it's just orange shirt jeans, please. Some Dave doesn't work out of his car. No, I work out of an office. The car's just...
Davey.
Oh, the werewolf thread has ended. And I was reading the chat. Since you found and rescued Igor, I simply released the gypsy prisoner into the wild. It seems he wasn't a werewolf after all.
What?
And the pleasant fears, all the peasant fears were for nothing, as they usually are.
What about their pleasant fears?
That is an
That's-
excellent question.
An excellent question. Yes.
But yeah, I maybe now Davy will appear that has been triggered.
Yeah, but what's that called? Bella didn't even come for breakfast.
That's because you're working her too hard.
How many
The
breakfasts can
strange
one
is
man
okay.
eat?
Bye.
Let's see. Oh, there
There
he
he
is.
is.
Whoa! He sprinted at Davy. Did you see that?
He did, yeah.
He was like, "Oh, found you. You're mine."
I just wanted to thank you for saving me.
Whoa.
Not many
Look how his
people
eyes-
would try to help a gypsy.
Look at how his eyes twinkle.
Yeah, he's dreamy.
Yeah.
Those chompers, but look at those. Look at those things.
Jeez. Those are...
And those
will bite
three
you.
chins.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Particularly when everyone thinks that they are werewolves.
998 back is 2 away from 1,000. That is
Ooh.
wild.
Dang.
Dang.
Bloody dang.
Gosh and darn.
Yes.
And done. Oh,
Gypsies are not werewolves. You cannot believe the lies of the townsfolk.
Ooh.
oh my god, he's so like
Yes.
he knows how good looking
Hi.
he is, so he's talking lazily.
You know what? I
This
reckon
is how I count to be.
he and Katrina would really have a good accent off in that sense.
Please don't interrupt me, my dear. Visit our
Oh.
camp to the east sometime, and we will welcome you as only the gypsies.
Hell, I want to sit on that chin.
With an orgy.
Gypsies are not werewolves, but we are shape changers.
Ooh.
3 C's, Saren. That needs
Yeah.
3 C's.
I
C's
hope
for
to
that
see
thing.
you again sometime. Farewell.
Oh. Bye, puppy. You're going the wrong way.
Gypsies are not werewolves, but we do it doggy style.
Oh!
Oh no.
And yep, this is still a fantastically wholesome ruin there.
Not even our record.
No one chins like Gaston.
Yeah.
No one chins like Gaston.
Yeah, I live in Melbourne. Ooh.
It's
I
a garlic
don't.
souffle, Moldavian style.
And she's
Are
bugged
you
it off
saying you
again.
don't? Oh god damn it, Bella.
I swear I spoke to her earlier too. Like,
Yeah.
mm.
Maybe after the night. Yes, winter's approaching. That's
The
nice.
days are getting to see her.
Winter is coming.
Winter. But Bella, notice me. Forget Sensei.
One day, Senpai will notice you.
Yes.
And
Not-
that day will be the day
Not today, though.
that he notices you. It's only that day.
Is it this way? Is it this one? No.
Not
no.
a day before, not a day after, weirdly enough.
Mm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Can he sneak in a way that doesn't draw attention to himself? No. That's not how you sneak
Clearly, you can.
Here we go.
at all.
Well, speaking of Sydney, that's where Wanderer lives.
Mm-hmm.
Wanderer and I sometimes hang out when I have work trips.
It's fun.
Yes.
Greetings and welcome to our camp. You are a stranger no longer. When you saved me from death, our lives became intertwined. Henceforth, you are to be known as a gypsy friend.
So sexy. Oh my god.
Come now, I will take you to the leader of our
Oh,
camp.
take me.
No, come
Yeah.
later.
Take me
That strut.
to the leader.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're cool
Oh,
with orgies,
my hand
right?
went behind his leg. So, You're the one my son spoke of. You saved his life. You have also ended fearlessly into our den of wolves. You are a man of great courage. We gypsies owe you for our Davy, and I believe we will owe you for things to come. Here is my office. Oh. Welcome. I am the fortune teller. I will teach you a spell. You won't use it, but it will protect you against the dead that rise again. I think you will find it most useful in your questings.
Francisco?
Francisco is dead.
The gypsy fortune teller touches your head briefly.
Oh.
Magic flows through you, and you now know the aura spell.
I like it.
The orgasm spell.
Yes, now let us learn more of you.
Yes, Samuel, let us know, man.
Yes, why have you come here? What do you seek? Why am I so hot? I just winked at
Oh,
you.
it's because the table's on fire. Okay.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm not trying. I'm trying to. Oh, yes.
Trying to turn the tables, not a chance.
If you were younger, I would welcome your touch and all that it promises. But now I must remain aloof and free to see your future. Yes.
But afterwards...
Mom, what's the fuck?
Open the
Davy!
Oh,
Davy!
jeez.
Davy!
I know. Oh, wait, not me. Never
Yes, there are many legends about that ogress. We gypsies. I name all my children. I name all my children Davy. This is Davy, and then there's also Davy.
Hey.
Yes, there are many legends about that ogress. We gypsies avoid her when we can. She is dangerous to enemies, and she takes offense easily. I mean,
Hello, Davy! Is that Davy?
Oh, fuck.
My wife would like to use your toilet, Davy.
Oh no.
Wow.
She has her hut to the south. There's some sort of magic hiding the pathway there. Her only weakness is her love of food.
Oh, God.
Be careful if you need to approach her.
This is going to be a thing now, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. The Rusalka of the lake near
Or
here has
Dave,
been
yep, they're
dead for
saying it.
many years. You cannot bring her back to life. I know you want
That's
to
my
bang
name,
her.
too.
But
Maybe it is.
no. But you can free her spirit and her pants. Wait, she's not wearing any. Forget that bit. Our legends speak of a way to free the spirit of one who was murdered first. She must know who she was and remember how she died. Then, you must take the hair of the dead woman and weave it into a broom. You have a broom knight? Beat the broom 3 times upon the murderer's grave. This is weird. And he will come forth. This
We're gonna
act-
resurrect him to stab him in the face.
Yes, this
I
can be
guess so.
very dangerous. If the ghost of the murderer rises, it will attack you. You must be ready to destroy it. The last thing is to give the spirit that which she truly desires. Then, at last, her
In the labyrinth
spirit
with the candlestick.
will be will be freed and she will rest. I have been gifted by true sight and foreknowledge. These are gifts within knife's edge. I have seen my own death and knew my true love's death the day I met him. Still, it is useful. I mean, I realized I would stab him and yes. I will read your fortune in the cards if you wish. You only wish to cross my palm with silver. So much about the legends of werewolves, or at least a coin of value. But I must warn you, no future is fixed. What the cards show of the future can happen, but only if you take the actions to create this future. And it is not easy to determine, wow, what a noise, what those actions are. Such is life. Was that a car?
It was a motorbike driving past my house. I hate them so much.
We are the roaming people of tinkers and traders and tellers of fortunes and motorcycles. We are the dancers in the night and the music in the wilderness. We are the untamed ones who live only by our own rules. We own no land and no land owes us. The world is ours for the travel.
Mom,
Oh.
why do we only turn into werewolves?
Well, we could do other things, but it's not as fun. You may call me Magda. That is the name I go with by you, Giorgio. Davy, my son?
Oh, is this me?
No.
Sorry, no, that's me.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
That works.
Gorgio is the word we call anyone who is not a gypsy.
And now we both make the old face. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, we've stopped.
Oh, thank God.
I'm just thinking, do I try and do the Rizalka, or let's go do the Rizalka. Oh no, actually, I'm going to come back. We'll do a fortune and then we'll call it quits because there will be time for the calls to oh, wait, first we
No
dance.
more for today.
No more for today, but first we dance.
The gypsies seem to have gone all out to make you welcome in their camp. You've eaten a rich, spicy stew with no garlic.
Vampires!
Fresh bread.
No
Plenty
garlic.
to drink. Now it's time to relax and enjoy.
No garlic.
Come, she's not Is she not beautiful? Why do you hesitate? Go join in the dance.
No,
Cool,
you
yeah.
join in my dance. That's why I hesitate.
Oh yes, we do have a prize to give away here. Roberta, what wonderful
about
prize are we
you?
giving
Oh,
away?
shit.
A lovely Katrina print for by Audrey Ryan. Yes. To enter this, it's actually going to be a raffle in the sense of if you want something, pipe up, and Roberta's going to pick someone because Roberta's pretty cool.
Well, we should probably like pick a word to put in the
Yes,
chat. so
okay,
it's,
yes,
easier
okay.
To spot.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Let me read this first.
Oh yes.
After hours of carousing with the gypsy wolves, you find
There's the
yourself
word.
curling up in carousing.
Yeah, that's the word we're putting in
Curling
the
up
chat for
into a
this.
comfortable position near the fire pit and sinking into a deep and dreamless sleep.
So it's an auto raffle. Everyone's in it.
Oh, okay.
Except
Okay.
me.
And Summer.
No, someone's in
Summer's
it.
in as well. Okay.
Yeah,
Summer's
so,
in.
check,
Summer's
so
in.
as long as you're in the chat and you're not me, I think you're in. Not me or Roberta. I think Roberta's got it. Yeah, Eleanor won it last time. I had a vision of you last night. I saw you walking by a lake. A woman rose from it and she was naked and reached for you. I tried to yell to you, beware, Rusalka, but you could not hear. Yet you kneeled beside the lake and spoke and laughed with her, and I was amazed, for even the things of the dead call you friends. I do not know the meaning of this. I only know I dreamt true. You are the most remarkable man. Wink. Oh.
You listen to the words of the gypsy fortune teller.
You will initiate this reading of the cards, the shuffling and the cutting attunes to the cards of the vibrations which surround you. You do not control the cards, nor do I. It is the cards which show you what they choose to show. Oh, hell, Kia. Yes, I will reveal to you the meaning of the cards. It is up to you to interpret how they affect you. You may reveal the first card. Oh, it is the Knight of Swords. It's one of the few you can read. The first card is the significator, the symbol of the subject of the reading. It is the Knight of Swords. This card represents a person who is courageous and skilled, the one who holds the idea of chivalry and goodness, one who is holding who is willing to face death gladly to uphold what he knows is right or true, or she. It could have been a lady. This card clearly represents you because I'm reaching, and therefore this reading is about you. This card is which surrounds the significator, represents the influences of which affects your current situation. The next card represents something from the distant past, which is relevant to here and now. Turn over the card and reveal the influence of your past. The High Priestess, she's upside down, which means she's inverted. This card is the High Priestess inverted, which means the meanings too are
Sounds
turned
painful.
upside down. Yes. The High Priestess is a woman of your past. She is a woman of selfishness and passion, someone who is very powerful, but her own knowledge is limited by her own conceit.
Excuse me.
Turn over the next card to reveal more of this individual. Yes. Yes. So this is, Laurie and Cole Summer Days thing. However, they've already moved off to their own stream, and we're about to go over there to raid it. Yes. The Four
yes,
of
this
Coins.
card is the Four of Stabs.
Yes, the card of the miser. The woman of your past has power, but she uses it selfishly as a person who only cares for her own needs and wants and does not care what she does or doesn't do to influence others. This person is who, as long as you satisfy her needs, and willing to aid, and vanity, she'd be willing to aid you, and yes, and providing it does not require any effort on her part. Yes. Now, Roberta, have we announced who has won this raffle, so that we can just finish off this the cards as soon as possible, so we can then raid when it is ready. However, if you act against her, her vengeance will be swift and violent, like Roberta's. No, I joke. Yes, hello, Roberta.
Hello, I do. I have
Hello.
a winner for us.
Yes.
So, all I did was just take everyone that's been in chat, and thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you Rusalka and all you Yar guys for hosting this. You're awesome and amazing. It has helped bump the Kickstarter up. Thank you.
Ooh.
So yes,
you.
we have a lovely prize donated from Audrey Ryan. It's a beautiful painting that she did of Katrina and made a print of it. It's the peasant Katrina without the cloak, in case people haven't seen it. I did post it.
On the Discord?
If you
Yeah,
enjoy
I
a bit of rack, you'll be seeing
Yes.
some rack.
It's very It's very rackful. Yes.
Yes.
Rackful.
Um,
It's a rack-centric print, guys.
So, I over the course of the time you guys have been in, I put everyone in a automated raffle thing, and our winner is. Wait, hold on, I gotta check.
Our winner is Racktastic.
I thought that too.
Candra's 42. Congratulations.
I was Racktastic! Congratulations!
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. So.
Thank you. This has been so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Well,
been great.
you know, the Coles have been really enjoying themselves. They want to come back and do something else. So
They are members now.
Yeah,
Well,
they are members now.
Yeah, well, do tell them about what's it called, because I'll be away for a couple weeks, so we won't be able to pick it up for a while. But they really have been loving doing the voicing and just being a part of the community, and you know they really enjoy doing the live streams, and definitely after the Kickstarter's over. And we have some more time. Yes.
Well, sort of. There's really no time, but yes, they would love to come back with you guys. So.
Yay!
Yay!
Absolutely.
All right, and 60 seconds until they come up. Pretty much, let me just paraphrase this one for you. Basically, this lady has power. Who's this one supposed to be of? This is an old vicious man. This is the bad guy. The bad guy's the devil. Who would have guessed?
Blimey.
Queen
Thought
of
it was
Cups.
just misunderstood.
I believe this is Arana. Yeah, so there's another powerful magic woman that's influencing you, which is Arana. Yep. Is there another woman? How many women are in this game? Not that many. It's the Rizalka. No,
Many who have loved you purely.
Oh, yes. Oh, no! It's the Void card!
Not the Void card. That
Yes.
never comes up.
Do you know what the void is representative of?
Oh, please
I
tell
think
me.
you know.
Please.
Yeah.
Please
Well, I
tell
mean,
me.
It's
I mean,
Isn't
Grandma.
don't we know?
Haven't we stared into the void? And have it stare back into us?
I mean, I usually black out on those streams.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
I think we all do.
Yes, the Grandma Hole and I, the Grandma Hole and I, we are going to depart now. We are going to raid Transola. No, not on
Yeah, we
VIP. I don't know why that came up with. Raid Trans. Thank you. Yep, Transola Games. Goodbye, everyone. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Off you go.
Right.
Oh, I'm feeling ferocious. And, yes. Ready to raid?
Ferocious?
I'm
And,
getting the vapors.
have a lovely week. Okay.